Shalom.
Loading up now. The thing you say you can't take it back.
Right now, they are
Y'all officially live. We are officially
Shalom.
go.
Right now, they out of town.
Shabbat shalom.
Shalom. Right now, they out of town. Who's it? Easy. They doing a Midwest tour. In the cold. Right there, man.
Yeah, because it's snowed up and really winter looking over there right now.
Remember they was doing last song.
All right, as usual, man. Is there any questions before we start? No, we start off with questions. Is there any questions? Yes, sir.
What was did it start with Esau when certain lepers started being clean?
What you mean? I don't understand.
Like because clean leprosy. That started with Esau.
You started with him. I mean, he's the first leper, right? He's a clean leper because it's consuming his whole body. It ain't in patches or in parts.
Oh, come.
So his whole body was like that, right? And I show you the verse in Jeremiah where it says, it talks about the Lord said, I skimmed him.
So he was all blemish or without blemish still? Since he didn't have the patches.
He had no patches. He's completely no pigmentation.
So he'd be all blemish?
No, not a blemish. It just it's a condition. Skin condition, no pigmentation.
But it's not referring to him being dirty at all.
No.
That's why he's called a clean leper.
Yeah.
What Michael Jackson so called say he had?
Say he had vitiligo.
That's not the same thing.
It's the same thing, but he's making it like he's making it like it's a disease.
Oh, okay.
Leprosy is not a disease; it's an uncleanness.
So he would be unclean. He'd be considered unclean.
He would be considered unclean if he didn't patch you. But Michael, he had it all over though.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's not a disease. Don't get twisted. So it's not a disease. It's an uncleanness, meaning you can go get clean.
With Michael Jackson.
A disease, you're gonna for the disease, you're gonna need some kind of vaccine or some kind of something different.
Okay.
So he didn't go to no doctor to get lightened up like that.
I think he did.
He did.
Because he wasn't like that before.
Nah. So after he got burnt up, that's when it started.
Looked like he was bleaching his skin.
Wow.
So before, yeah, he was doing that before he got burned, or
no,
skin bleaching
started after, around the same time or after. Yeah. Some people said it's not even him anymore. He looked different from the other Jackson or somebody else.
They call that one.
They had like 3 different Michael Jacksons.
Yeah, they could have easily killed him, replaced him with somebody else. I wouldn't put it past them. People do a lot of stuff.
They have to keep that money from but Michael Jackson.
Yeah, whatever the situation is.
His, not his.
No, because he's the kind of guy where people faint over. He has too much influence and power that people just go when someone's gonna just faint over you. You have too much power, right? Because he can influence some of the people real quick just by what he said.
Yeah,
he's dangerous to them.
Yeah, that's true.
Right? Whatever he said, people gonna lock into. You know what I'm saying?
At that time, if he wanted to run for president, he probably could have been.
Definitely.
Yeah, they would have voted for him.
Yeah, it ain't just popular here. United States. People are passing out overseas with him. You know what I'm saying? Much less here.
That's what pop icon. That's an icon.
You know, he's more like a pop god.
Yeah, yeah,
He's one of them type of status. People are
Yeah.
coming in with wedding dresses on all kind of crazy
yeah,
stuff
yeah,
for
yeah.
this guy. You know what I'm saying? He's on another level.
Mhm.
Yeah. And what's his name? Put him on that level. What's that dude name?
Quincy Jones.
Quincy put him on that level, huh?
Well, not just Quincy Jones. There's a lot that goes off into it. It ain't just him. A lot of them songs was other people's songs that they gave to him.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying?
Mhm. Yeah.
And different things. Other people did music, wrote all kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? It's a whole collaboration to get that all together.
Calm. It just wouldn't have worked for them. It only worked for Michael.
It would have worked for them. Probably not as big as if Michael would have done it.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying?
Calm.
Cause these groups are big. These are big name groups too. We talking
Right.
about they have these songs,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Calm. Or like Prince from Prince album.
Yeah, a lot of these other stars, bands, and stuff. They were popular. Just they had a song that was developing and all that. Quincy heard it and was like, "Hey, man,
Yeah.
can I do something with
Did
that?"
that with Michael.
And they like, "Well, I'm still working on it. Listen, I'll finish it for you."
Come.
They're like, "Oh yeah, okay." He gonna give him the money. Like, yeah, 'cause they like, man, I gotta do all this to it. They feel like doing all that to it. Quincy like, "Oh man, I can do something with it."
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Wow.
Stuff like that.
We're gonna take the best and shoot that to Michael.
Hey, you know, they got the people, they gonna hear it, they gonna tweak it and put this and add this and take this away, and they gonna make it, they gonna perfect it.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? They gonna
Mhm.
perfect it. That's the thing about Quincy Jones. He perfected it. You can hear it,
Okay.
and if it ain't right, he gonna make it right.
So that's what Puffy used to do too. What do them call engineers?
Huh?
They're not producers, but them engineers.
Both. He does both.
Mm-hmm.
He engineers, he
that-
produces, he makes beats, he remixes, he does a lot of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
He takes stuff from the 80s and then he remixes, flip it and just like stuff like that.
It's good, man.
So, any other questions? So move on. All right. No question? All right, what we have here on the screen is a Manchurian fragment, right? They dated till about 170 AD. The Manchurian fragment kind of really what it does, it kind of gives us a canon of the New Testament, like the earliest canon of the New Testament, right?
Mm-hmm.
The Manchurian fragment is the oldest known list of the New Testament books. Understand what they consider to be books. It's the oldest, right? It discovered Ludovico Antonio Motorii in a manuscript Ambrosian Library in Milan. It's published by him in 1740. It is called the fragment because its beginning of it is missing.
Mm-hmm.
The beginning of it is missing. We're gonna kind of find out why.
Mm-hmm.
Although the manuscript, which it appears was copied during the 7th century, the list itself dated to about 170 because its author referred to the episcopate of Pius I of Rome, died 157, as recent. He mentions only 2 episodes of John without describing them. The Apocalypse of Peter is mentioned as a book which some of us will not allow to be read in the church. He says he's quoting the fragment there.
Mm-hmm.
Very helpful and detailed discussion of the document is to be found Bruce Mitziger, the Canon of the New Testament, Oxford. So that's just the stuff. But what I want to read is the fragment itself. We can understand when we read part of our book, reading it, we can understand what we have.
Mm-hmm.
What wasn't he the king that got John the Baptist beheaded?
No,
The papayas? I forget what. Papayas.
no, that's a Herod you're talking about.
Calm.
Herod Philip.
Calm.
Just want to get just a little bit. I don't want to go too much. And I'm gonna highlight what we need to read.
This apocalypse is Revelations, right?
Huh?
This apocalypse right here is Revelations.
No. This is the Manchurian fragment.
No, but he said it's the apocalypse of Peter.
No, that's a book quoted by this fragment.
Okay. Oh.
It's just a book quoted by it.
Oh, okay.
It's a book that was quoted that he's saying right here.
Oh, okay. I see. Okay.
He mentioned a book. He said, but they wouldn't read it out loud in the church. Meaning they don't think they. Some people think it's good. Some people think it's not. But they won't allow it to be read openly in the church.
Mm.
This is what he's saying here when he mentions it, right?
Mm-hmm.
But this is see that this is the beginning of the fragment, right?
Well, isn't apocalypse the Greek word for revelation? Or
Huh?
is that wrong? I thought apocalypse was the Greek word for revelation.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So he starts off. There's three dots here because there's something missing. Right? It says at which nevertheless he was present. So they know from reading the whole thing and what he's talking about here. He's talking about the Gospel of Mark.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
He goes on to say, and so he placed them in his narrative. The third book of the Gospel is that according to Luke. So we know he's speaking about there's two before.
Okay.
That will be Mark and what?
Matthew.
And Matthew, right? Because now he's in the third book.
So
when he says, nevertheless, he was present, we know who he's speaking of.
am I sure I was sure?
He's speaking about Mark. Mark. So he's saying he wasn't one of the apostles, but he was present. He was there, is what he's saying.
Oh, yeah.
Right? Then he goes off into the third book of the gospel, which is according to Luke, he says. He says, Luke, the well-known physician, after the ascension of Christ, right? He goes 4-5. He says, when Paul had taken him as one zealous for the law, composed it in his own name, according to the general belief, right? Says, yet he himself had not seen the Lord in the flesh, and therefore, as he was able to ascertain events, as he said, talking about Luke. Right? So he goes on to say, let me see the part. Okay. It says, so indeed, he begins to tell the story from the birth of John. Right? So that's talking about Luke. Remember, Luke starts and talks about John's father. The fourth of the gospel is that of John, one of the disciples. To this fellow disciples and bishop who had been urging him to write, so they've been telling John to write, he said, so John responds, fast with me today to 3 days. Fast with me from today to 3 days. And what will be revealed to each one, let us tell it to another. In the same night, it was revealed to Andrew, one of the apostles, right? That John should write down all things in his own name, right? While all of them should review it.
Okay. And
so through various elements may be taught in the individual books of the gospel. Right? This is what we have. So can we get St. John's chapter 21? I'm gonna switch from here. This thing don't work. Oh, small, bigger. Verse 24.
I got it.
Go ahead.
St. John's chapter 21, starting at verse 24.
Yes.
This is the disciple which testified of these things.
So we know who that is. That is John.
Con.
Right? Go ahead.
And wrote these things.
Go ahead.
And we know that his testimony is true.
Who's the we?
Uh-oh.
Says, and we know his testimony is true. Who's the we?
Mark, Matthew, and Luke.
The Manchurian candidate just told us who the we are.
For the disciple.
The other disciple. He said you should write it and we should then review it.
Con.
This is the we.
Con.
And we know his testimony is true. Why?
That was there.
Because they was there.
Wait.
See that? They was there.
Con.
So now we know who the we is now in this verse.
Con.
Is the other disciples and
con.
bishops.
Con.
And other bishops that was there. That was made.
No apostles yet, right?
Huh?
No apostles.
The apostles, yeah.
Okay, con.
The apostles. So with the apostles and the bishops, that's who we know.
Okay.
Right?
Con.
But Andrew was the one that says, well, it was revealed to me that you should write it in your name and put your name on top of it.
Con.
You know what I'm saying?
Con.
So Matthew didn't. I mean, he didn't have a John. Wait. This is John, right?
He did John.
He didn't have a book at first, and then the disciples told him, "You need to put a book
Right.
together."
This is the last gospel.
Okay.
But he didn't want to do that first.
Huh.
That's why he said, fast with me for 3 days.
3 days. Okay.
And when it was revealed, y'all.
Con.
And Andrew was like, well, I was show that you should write it in your name.
Ooh.
And then we are going to review it and make sure everything that you got is correct.
Because you're another witness.
Yeah, because they are the witnesses.
Con.
They can verify what he said. That's why he says it right here.
Con.
And we know that his testimony is
It's
true.
true. Con.
Because we was there. We know what he's saying is true. Yeah, that's correct.
So they basically validating him.
They
like,
validated, right.
You
Yeah.
was there. You need to put your book in. Okay.
No. They're validating his gospel.
Come.
They went over and they're like, okay, well, everything you're saying is correct.
Correct. Okay. Got you.
That's why I said, and we know that
His
his testimony is true.
Because he was a witness for Hamashiach Yahweh.
Yeah, not only him, the other one that reviewed it.
Mm-hmm.
They reviewed it.
Okay.
Right? It says, this is the disciple which testified of these things and wrote these things.
Mm-hmm.
So John is the one that wrote these things. This guy is saying here, right? Another person said, and we know that his testimony is true.
Mm-hmm.
So we see that there was a collaboration here on this gospel, right? To verify everything that's being said to be accurate. And then John just wrote something. The other people was like, okay, right? And I'm sure with the other writings, with Matthew, Mark as well, and Luke, all these things has got to be verified with the entire church. Because remember, they are read in the church, right? In the congregation, which will be in Jerusalem. And all this thing got to be checked. And we're like, wait a minute, did that happen? That's correct. So you have people in the church who was present in these events and can say, yes, that is correct. Yes, sir.
So James would have been one of the ones reviewing this too, right?
Definitely, he headed the church.
Gotcha.
Remember, he's grown up with Christ. Right? There's certain things he ain't there for. Right? But there's certain things he's there for. You see what I'm saying? He like, well, I was there for that. That is true. And then the other apostles, they were like, yeah, I was there for that. So everybody's chiming in on the events and saying, yes, I was there. That's what happened. That's what happened. Yep. And everybody is like, we all be inspired by the Holy Spirit. So we're not doubting anything what anybody's saying, especially now we have witnesses to verify what you're saying is correct. Right? Going with what Torah says.
Two
or three witnesses saying yes, yep.
It's like court at that moment.
Yeah, I'm just saying, so no one just can make nothing up.
Yeah.
And slide it
You
in.
see what I'm saying? We read they verify what John is saying. And we know what he's saying is true. If it was wrong, like what he's saying was wrong. That's not accurate. Right? Because now we not dealing with the lies anymore. We got the Holy Spirit. We gotta be careful because we know what that really means.
Or this could cost us our life.
Costs your life. Yeah. But look who you lying on. You've been lying on the Messiah. And what actually happened. We can't have that. We need accurate when it comes to what he did. What he did and what he said. We gotta get all that accurate.
Yeah, because the truth makes you free.
We got to get him correct, right? So, Manchurian cabinet, Again, anyone can go back and read the rest of it. I'm just showing you that it verifies what we have here in the text.
Come.
So we understand what these weeds and the disciple stuff in here. So we understand what we have, the verification that we have, that we can rely on what we are reading.
Come.
Right? It was fact checked by men of God.
Apostles.
Right?
Come.
Fact checked by men of God. Go ahead.
Verse 25. And there are also many other things which Jesus did, the which if they should be written, every one, I suppose that even the words itself could not contain the book that should be written. Amen.
Right. So there are other stuff that Christ did that is not written in there. Right. But these things are written that you might believe. They specifically wrote these things a certain way by inspiration of the Holy Spirit that you may believe. But there's a lot they're saying that we left out. We left a lot out. We just have enough for us to go on to believe, but there is much more. You know what I'm saying? That could have been written.
Probably miracles also.
All kind of stuff. Yeah.
Probably some things that couldn't be written.
All kind of stuff.
Talked about. They like, we gotta keep that off.
They for whatever reason they left out him from 12 to 30.
Come.
The Spirit had him leave that out for whatever reason it is.
Wow. That's deep.
That's where all this will fit in right here. All this that he did be written.
Right.
It would fit all the world.
Right.
That 12 to 18, I'm sure a lot of it is in there. Because what we have is only really about 70 weeks of ministry, right? Then the first part of his birth, leap going to Egypt, the wise man coming back. So it's not that much that we have. You know what I'm saying?
And then a big gap.
But it's enough to verify what was written in the Old Testament as far as the fulfillment is. So we have that, right? Let me get the other one. Where's the other one? Let me get it. Manchurian thing. Scroll down. Oh, I should keep brought this up. This is not it. Oh, let me stop and share it here. Get this.
Josephus.
This is a new book called Josephus and Jesus. Right? It's new evidence on the one called Christ. Right? So Josephus kind of has a quotation in his book, which they call it the testimonium flavor. They gave it a title where he talks about Jesus Christ. We know this is not Jesus Christ in the scriptures. We know it's not him. You know what I'm saying? So-called blasphemy. But this book right here is one of the most important books in our time because it validates what Josephus been saying, that they're saying that most of it they think is authentic, but then there's a few words in there they saying isn't, where this book right here confirmed that no, all of it is authentic. And the entire phrase of it is authentic. And he talks about the apostles and believing about in the resurrection, you know, Jesus Christ. So this is the earliest testimony of Jesus Christ. Wow. In the first century, existing. This is someone that's not in the church. He's not a believer. He's outside. He didn't believe in Jesus Christ. But he's then quoting what the disciples said about him, right? And in his quotation, what he does, he calls them the tribe of Christian. This is what he called them. The tribe of Christian, right? Did you know in the first century that Christ's followers called themselves a new race?
I can see that.
They believed there was a new race.
But Nazarenes?
Nazarenes was a new race.
because
Not they're Jews, but it's a we Jews, but we are a new type of Jews. We're not like them dudes.
Wow, okay.
Yeah, and I get this book. This is a more important book to help you validate Christ. If you want to prove Christ's existence, you're gonna need this book to help validate Josephus' testimony about him. That is all of it is authentic. This book covers everything.
And this is 1700s right here?
This book,
Yeah,
just came out in our time.
wow.
This book just dropped about a month ago.
So that's where Christians kind of come from. That little new tribe or race that folks to.
Yeah, it's in. I'm trying to get to the quotation. He quotes it.
Okay, so this is Greek.
But not only that, in this book right here, Josephus knows the man that was actually at Jesus' trial. He knows the man that was actually at Jesus' trial.
So like the thief on the cross and
no, the people that condemned, like the high priest. He knows the high priest's son.
Wow.
And according to Torah, they all got to be there because it's around Passover. So he knows the high priest's son. Right? Annas. He knows Annas the second.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
He knows these men personally. He knows this man personally that was at Jesus' trial. It's all in his book. I was gonna say get this book because he goes and recounts and he tells you everything about it. He knows these men personally. So Josephus knows eyewitness to Christ himself. And these men would have definitely told Josephus about Christ.
Wow.
So he's like one step removed from actually eyewitness to Christ. I'm just saying that's how important this book is.
Wow. Okay. Yeah, this is important.
Right? He knows the eyewitness to Christ.
Wow.
So when he's talking about him, he's getting firsthand information from the person who actually saw Christ in the flesh, saw him and was there. So what he's saying about him, he's talking about a man that was there, present.
Wow. Wow.
You see what I'm saying?
That's a game changer.
That's okay. It's a game changer. The book is a game changer.
Wow.
Right? That's why I say get this book.
Okay. Well,
You ain't gonna get. I don't think you're gonna get no closer than that. You ain't gonna, someone that actually knew the eyewitnesses. You ain't gonna get no closer than that. Yeah, this book you want to get right here, Josephus and Jesus, new evidence, one called Christ. So that's the guy's name. I'm trying to see can I get the Flavian testimonium. He just goes to all the people that he's thanking, but yeah, but get this book, man. It was definitely a good read. Well, definitely a good read. There's a lot of information. I don't want to let you just a lot of information. All right. So we got that. But what I want to touch on is the part because I was, when I'm reading the book, I'm hearing things. When I'm hearing them calling them a tribe of Christian, I'm always wondering why would you call them a tribe of Christian? Because it sounds like you say that they're like
the 14th tribe,
like a 14 tribe, something different, something different. So me, don't leave me no breadcrumbs. You know me, I'm on it. I'm gonna investigate what that means. I'm a look because I need to know. I have to find out.
Okay, so Josephus got a couple books up here. But we looking for Josephus
and Jesus.
Okay.
New evidence for the one called Christ. Oh yeah, here we go. All right. So we have here, so the first and second century. Let me blow this up right quick.
They got this book on Amazon too. They got it on Amazon.
Hey, it's up here.
Okay.
All right, so we have it here. I'm gonna highlight this portion right here. All right. It says first and second century Christians referred to themselves as a new race. In writings like the mid-second century epistle of Diogenes and the Apology of Aristides. Later in the 2nd century and early 3rd century, figures like Clement of Alexandria used this concept, and the term holy nation is found in the New Testament in 1 Peter's written earlier but referring to the Exodus generation as a holy nation,
Mm.
right? When we have another writings and location, this is the episode we're talking about right here, in the mid-second century, for the Christian as a new race of men, and that or a third race. Right, so you have the Israelites, the non-Israelites, and them as a third race.
Mm.
You have the apology of Aristicide. This work also, 2nd century, speaks of Christians as another human race.
Mhm.
Coming up Alexandria, in First Peter's, they talk about them like this is where they beat themselves. Now, where are they getting this stuff from? Is where are they getting this stuff from, that there was a completely different nation, a completely different race of people, right? This is where we getting your. Can we get Psalms? $110.
Psalms 110.
Let's go deeper to let you know that the followers of Christ, they were highly studying the Old Testament,
Mm.
and there's a lot of revelation that's being brought out to them, and understanding who they are and how they're supposed to operate and move through the Holy Spirit. Who has that?
I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
Psalms 110. From the top, the Lord said unto my Lord, sit thou at my right hand until I make thy enemies thy footstool.
Right. I'm going to deal with this right here, right? 'Cause what we're reading here, this is David seeing something before it happened,
Mm.
right? This is not taking place when he's seeing this is not happening,
No.
right?
It's a prophecy.
Huh?
This is a prophecy.
He's seeing a future event,
Future.
right? Go ahead.
Verse 2. The Lord shall send the rod of thy strength out of Zion, rule thy in the midst of thy enemies.
Right. All this is prophecy,
Mm.
right? Go ahead.
Verse 3. Thy people shall be willing in the day of thy power.
Stop. Right here. See it?
Mm-hmm.
Telling Christ,
Like
your people
should be willing.
shall be willing in it. Remember, not everybody in Israel believed in Christ.
Oh.
But those people that believed in Christ, this verse is calling them a what?
Yeah.
A people.
Okay.
So the Christians saw like, wait a minute, we are a new race of people.
Okay.
We're different.
Those
Because this is saying thy people, but it's calling the believers in Christ a people. Like they're separated from the people they come from, like from the nation of Israel. No. Y'all is another people.
Ooh. And
Y'all is another people.
Those are the ones who were given to Christ by the Most High.
Yes.
Got it.
Thy people shall be willing in the day of thy power. That's what I'm saying.
Mm.
Once Christ give off the okay, what we gonna go do?
Go to war.
We're gonna go to war.
Tear them down.
We're gonna go to war.
So it's like what Abraham folks used to be.
The median.
The median, kind of like the medians, the Hebrew.
No, they're not made it. What you mean that?
No, I mean like he's talking about before
Abraham. Midianites.
From Mesopotamia.
Mesopotamia.
Yeah, the Shemites. They were Shemites.
but he's saying how they
or I guess Armenians that we probably call them.
Yeah, Armenians, the Hebrews, to Christians. What's that?
So a new race, not Christians.
Right.
They called them Christians, but they didn't call themselves that. You know what I'm saying? He's really outside that's calling them.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. That's why Josephus called them a tribe of Christians. Right?
Okay.
But him calling him a tribe, so like it was like a 14 tribe, and then they call themselves a new race. In first and second century, they called themselves a new race. Right.
So meaning like they got a new setting too under Christ.
Like yeah, they're a different kind of people. They're different from the Jews.
Tanakh only or
right? They're different from the other nations. Right? They're completely different kind of people. And this is one of the verses right here can let you know thy people shall be willing in the day of thy power. Right? So they understand, wait a minute, we are a separate people now. Then there's one more verse I want to get to as well.
So John wasn't under that setting, no?
John wasn't what?
The John the Baptist wasn't under the new people of Christ, the Christians, like
Yeah, but because he believed in Jesus Christ. He knew who he was.
so
The Spirit told him who he was.
Yeah, the Spirit's dealing directly
Spirit
with
told him-
John.
Spirit told him-
So
Spirit told
he
him
know what's
who he was.
going on.
Yeah, I mean, IGBK talking nonsense about John wasn't in the truth because he didn't believe in Christ. You know what they're talking about.
Mhm.
You know what they're talking about. You know what I'm saying?
um,
Let's get one more. Isaiah 60 and 21.
because he came to bear as a witness.
He's the forerunner for this man.
Isaiah
60 and 21.
Reason up, man. All right, we got that.
I'll take it.
Go ahead.
Isaiah chapter 60, starting at verse 21.
Uh-huh.
Thy people also shall be all righteous.
See? That's speaking of these people. They have to be what?
Righteous.
All righteous.
Come.
We all got to be doing the right thing. They different. They got a different mentality of how they operate. They mentality is we got to be careful in everything that we say and do because we all got to be righteous, right? Thy people also shall be all righteous, right? They said we are different race of people. We think different. We operate different. We move different. We are led differently than everybody else. We're being led up the Spirit, right? That's why Paul talks about what? The children of the flesh, these are not the children of God.
Come.
That's the children of man.
So he's separating them. See, he's separating it. He's separating out.
And those are Israel's too. Those are Israelites too.
No, those are outside. So he's separating, right? Then when he gets into Israel, what he said when he gets into Israel? He said, all Israel isn't of Israel. See? He's separating again. Right? Another separation again. So you have an Israel, that's just the Israel. Then you have an Israel of God. Israel that belonged to Christ. And they understood it in the first, second century, and they called themselves, like I just showed you, a new race. They call themselves a new race because they move and think and operate differently. See, I'm not associated with the world.
Carnal.
Right? But Paul talks about come out of the world by the renewing of your mind. Renewing of your mind. So they different. They think different, move different. We're a new race of people. We ain't never seen this kind of people before. And this is the reason why a lot of people became or converted to want to be followers of Christ. Because of how the love they have for each other, how they operate with each other.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? How they was when it comes to in the face of death, what they believe, they stepped into it. They wasn't afraid to die for what they believed in. When they fed them to the lions and all the other stuff, they stepped into it.
They killed.
They didn't renounce what they did, and people looking was inspired. Like what?
Yeah.
They saw what they did. It was inspiring to see how they died for what they believed in. Because they know other people in other religions, they would have renounced it a long time ago and died for it. These people right here was like, nah, this is what it is.
Going through with it.
Yeah.
That was killing the flesh. They killed their flesh.
Yeah, they locked it in. And all the fake ones, you saw the fake ones, they're gonna renounce and leave. They know the real ones, they stuck with it. And this is how they call themselves. They separated different from people. This is how we gotta be, man. We gotta be righteous, bro. You have to operate like this. And this is what separates you from everybody else. This is what makes you a different race. This is the people that the Most High always wanted from Adam time. This is coming back to what it's supposed to be. This is what he wanted. It is happening in the followers of Christ, and they understood it.
Wow, that's deep.
So kind of like how Adam was separated in the garden.
Yes.
John the Baptist separated like in the wilderness, all to his. So
like how Israel was separated from all nations, like I showed you in 1 Kings chapter 8, verse 53. separated from all nation of people.
Peculiar people.
You're supposed to be holy. Holy means to be separate as well.
Come. Separate.
But they have to go inside of this nation and separate out of righteous people and get that's for his son. So we see how Christ believers in there look at themselves. I'm not of this world. Right? You got verses in that says, I'm not of this world. You are of this world. You know what I'm saying? So if you're not of this world, that means you have to be a different race then. If you're not of this world, then you different. Right? You're mostly kind of like an alien.
Holy seed.
You know what I'm saying? This world is going a different direction that you go. You don't look like them, talk like them, operate like them. So they look at you as someone different.
A new race.
A new race.
That's why
A new race.
they was trying to more Shem kind of hopped on that page too.
Yeah.
Shem kind of did.
This is what is missing today, bro. These brothers are arguing and over something. They're not focused on getting themselves correct with the Most High in Christ, right? They do caught up in too much carnal stuff instead of trying to perfect themselves into this as they understood it in the first century, second century, a new race of people. They still spotted with the world, right?
So these are believing in Hamashiach Yahweh Shai and keeping the law.
Definitely.
That's what's making them a new.
What most so is how they treat each other.
Oh,
How
brotherly
they
love.
and operate.
The brotherly love.
Definitely.
Okay.
They move in the fruits of the spirit.
Okay.
Who before has moved in the fruits of the spirit ever since? Who
Wow.
haven't? This is new.
So the Pharisees and the Sadducees don't know nothing about this.
Nope.
Wow. And that's why they say exceed the righteousness of the Pharisees if you want to. Wow. Okay.
This is new.
Wow.
This is where we got to be like our brothers and sisters understood how they have to be in the furnace of this. Right? From there, let's get to our topic. I just wanted to just show that. We can get to our topic now. Is there any questions on that? You can ask it now. Otherwise, let's jump into our topic. Let's finish what we was up with the book of we're trying to finish up the book of Ruth.
Dang, I should have finished up the rest of that verse.
Go ahead, finish it up.
Okay, come. I'm gonna finish up the rest of Isaiah chapter 60, verse 21. They shall inherit the land forever, the branch of my planting, the work of my hands, that I might be glorified.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's how.
Wow.
That's who they understand who they are. Our thinking and operation is about glorifying the Most High in Christ. We're not trying to glorify ourselves. You know what I'm saying? People that say, listen, they trying to glorify themselves.
So they might have their own kingdom. And
that's why Christ said, my kingdom of this world. It's different. It's a kingdom of people that's right here, but they're not looked at as that. They're looked at something that's inferior and small, but they don't really know what they're looking at. They don't know what they're looking at. This is the problem.
Wow.
It's eluding them what they're looking at. Christ followers is a kingdom of priests, but they don't know that that's what that is. They don't know what they're looking at.
So these the ones that could have been the apostles too that was given into Hamashiach Yahweh Shah. At least the ones that died.
Definitely. All of them. But then also they're priests. These people are also warriors. But you don't see the warrior aspect of them. You don't see it. It's there, but you don't see it yet. They're waiting for the command from their king. And you don't see it.
Oh, that's why he told Paul, slow it down.
Yeah. we know how Paul can get.
It's not time for all
Yeah.
that, Paul. I got you. Wait on me.
You know how they can get.
And Paul is probably forgiven for that. Like, yeah, I see you on that. Appreciate it.
Yeah. But that's how it always been with men like that that's moving the spirit, right? They really can smash you, but it's like, I ain't trying to do that, right? I'd rather be cool with you and move in peace. Don't have me go do that. You don't want to. Because it isn't like you don't stand a chance to win. You ain't gonna win if I get like that. You know what I'm saying?
Like what you brought out last week when the Most High cleared the Canaanites out. He wasn't trying to kill them. He was like, y'all leave.
He was trying to drive them out.
Yeah, leave.
Yeah,
so I don't have to put you out.
Right. I just say this is for those that don't understand the Old Testament because they claim that the Most High God is a bloody God and the
true that.
The people was killing with them fallen angels, descendants, giants, right? Who was corrupting the DNA. They have to go.
I seen this morning that was a 500-year war. That it took 500 years to clear all that out.
Yeah, Israel is becoming a nation, right? But it goes all the way back to Abraham time.
Wow.
Right? Wow. So from Abraham time, coming all the way till we come out of Egypt, now you get your 430 years. Right? And we have 40 of it in the wilderness. And now we come out. Then Joshua is fighting for another 17 or 20 years, clearing them out. You know what I'm saying? Wow. And taking the land. Even after Joshua died, most of the land was still not recovered yet. Wow. So it took more and more years. So that's what we need to get, man. We need to get there. So Most High willing, name of Christ, we gonna get to be that new race, that new people.
Ooh, that sounds good. That sounds good.
Listen, Israelites today, they don't view them as such. But I guarantee you, the first century, second century, people looked at them Christians, they said they are different from anybody. They don't look like nobody we know. And that's how you have to be. That's when you know you really start to move in the Most High Christ's spirit and be led by the spirit. They really don't know. They can't put a finger on it. That's what Christ said. When Christ said about the spirit, so then led by the spirit said, you can't really put a finger on it. I'm like, I really don't know. Not sure. It's hard to figure them out. You know what I'm saying?
They already knew. Too.
Let's get Ruth 1:1. All right, who got that?
I got it.
Go ahead.
Reading from the book of Ruth, chapter 1 from the top. Now it came to pass in the days when the judges ruled that there was a famine in the land, and a certain man of Bethlehem, Judah, went to sojourn in the country of Moab, he and his wife and his 2 sons.
While we here, let me clear something up too as well. So we have this is the judges rule. This is clearly speaking of the men that outlived Joshua. Right? They became the judges. Not the book of Judges, because that's individual judges, as I said. These are multiple judges. But while we're here, can we get Deuteronomy the 8th? Deuteronomy chapter 16, verse 18. We grab Deuteronomy chapter 16 and verse 18. This was the discrepancy that me and Sir Smith was having. So I had to go in and clear it up to get the correct timeline and understanding down. Right? Who has this?
I'll take it.
Go ahead.
Deuteronomy chapter 16, reading at verse 18. Judges and officer shall thou make thee in all thy gates, which the Lord thy God giveth thee throughout thy tribes, and they shall judge the people with just judgment.
Right? So this is what God is telling them to do, right? God telling them to make judges. And I was telling Servant Smith, God's already told Israel to make judges. But God told them to make judges. This is in the land when they get into the land. It says in all thy gates. They're not in the land yet, so they don't have no gates. Right? They're in the wilderness, right? But this is Moses recounting what God told him in the wilderness. Because they're about to now get ready to go over Jordan and take the land. Right? Because Moses didn't go over. But he's recounting what God is telling them in the wilderness. So at this point, God telling them to make judges when they get over there. Right? So they can judge you with just judgment, right? There's no need to make judges in the wilderness. Right? Because they were supposed to come out of Egypt, right? Spend a year at Mount Sinai, and then what? Go take the land. Right? So there's no need for that. Right? So God telling them, when you get in the land, set up your judges. Right? But now when they get in, when they're in the wilderness, right? And God say, go take the land, what they do?
They hesitated.
They don't want to go.
They
go to send spies, and the spies said, we can't take the land.
The giants over
so now they gotta be in the wilderness for 40 years now. Right? Now they gotta be in it for 40 years. So now when they're in it law for 40 years, Moses is there now, right? And he is gonna have to now bring them God's law, statutes, and commandments. So but when he does this, Jethro come and sees him doing it. He said, bro, you gonna wear yourself out doing that. Right? And then he tells him, you need to set lower judges to help you. Lower judges. Right? This is why you don't see God telling them to make lower judges, because the intent was to go right into the land and set up judges there. Not in the wilderness. It's supposed to happen in the land. Right? So it is Jethro told him to make judges in the wilderness. Go to spend time in it. That's the discrepancy me and him was having. Right? He did tell him, but that was for in the wilderness. This is for in the land. Deuteronomy 16 and 18 is for in the land. This is the difference. Right? That's why God didn't tell him judges in the land, because it wasn't in the wilderness, because we supposed to have nothing in the wilderness. He supposed to go get the land immediately.
Okay. So that's spending the 40. I always thought it was something wrong with that 40 years in the wilderness.
Moses is doing this after God gives him laws and commandments. It's right after he's doing it.
They ain't supposed to be in the wilderness.
He's preparing them to go into the land and then set these judges up. So he's not thinking, well, I'm gonna be in here for 40 years. I gotta set up people. No, he's not thinking that way. He's thinking, I'm gonna teach you the laws. Y'all go in the land and apply it.
We're gonna set up the judges there.
There you go. What God told him here. So God told him this before Jethro came.
Okay. Because I see how you was coming to that conclusion. And I was like, but no, I did read that Jethro did tell this to set that up. I mean, you was gonna burn yourself out. Go ahead, Tony.
So this is where Simeon and what was it, Ephraim kind of was trying to already make a little part in the land. What was it, Simeon and Ephraim? They was already trying to make part in the land before we even discovered it.
No, Ephraim tried to go before we was in Egypt though.
Oh, okay.
We was in Egypt when they tried to go.
Oh wow!
Before the time.
Ephraim was with him.
Yeah, they were Ephraimites.
Simeon and Ephraim.
No, not Simeon, just Ephraim. Just Ephraim. Yeah. Hey, Shabbat Shalom, Servant Smith.
Hey, Shabbat Shalom, brother. Shabbat Shalom.
Hey, Shabbat Shalom.
Hey, I'm glad you came on. What I was doing, I was clarifying our discrepancy we had about Jethro telling Moses to make judges. Right? I was clarifying here in Deuteronomy 16:18. This is where God told him to make judges, but this talk about in the land, not in the wilderness. When God told him to make judges, this was for when they got into the land. And what Jethro told him was for in the wilderness, because the intention was to come out of Egypt and then go straight into the land, take the land, and then set up judges immediately. So there's no need for judges in the wilderness. But because Israel didn't go take the land immediately, right? And the 10 spies lied to them. They ended up wandering in the wilderness for 40 years. That's where Jethro came in and he said, yo, what you're doing is wrong. You need more judges. That's the discrepancy that me and you was having, right?
God.
I wasn't completely wrong, but I was understanding it was two different judges, one in the wilderness and one in the land.
Okay, beautiful stuff.
That's the difference.
I didn't know the Deuteronomy 16. I just know, you know what I mean, that guy told him that, but I get it. Beautiful stuff.
And let me add this: when before they got to the wilderness, Jethro was trying to never mind. That was good enough. That was good enough.
All right, let's go back to
let that Gentile get a little shine, brother. Relax, it's okay.
What the Levites is going on around this time?
There you go, bro.
Okay. Let me start. Go ahead. Good
No,
stuff.
you good. Yes, sir.
I'm joking.
I got you. Yeah.
What the Levites had going around this time? What was they doing?
They're all part of the same. They're all in one camp.
Get that
in the wilderness.
Did they have anything else going? The Levites?
What do you mean something else going?
Like after they sent the spies to go, because they all of them wasn't in slavery with us. The Levites.
They talking about that when it was in Egypt. This is after that. This is after Egypt.
So that's what I'm saying. Now that they out, the Levites like when they was trying to spy on the land, did they have anything in motion, or they was just with the rest of the 12 tribes?
The 12 tribes. There wasn't no emotion. No.
Because he's saying the Levites are joined unto the Most High. So what were they doing in the wilderness?
Following the Most High.
When they was out to look at the land.
They didn't go. That 12 spies from the head of the tribes.
And one was a Levi?
No, they wouldn't have nothing.
That's Joshua and Caleb.
Yeah. No, they were all heads of the tribe. The head of the Levi tribe is Aaron. He didn't go.
Come on.
Hey, bro, that's a good point. I never thought about it. That's a great question, brother.
Listen, in the wilderness,
man, that's a good question.
In the wilderness. How many tribes in the wilderness?
12.
It should have been 12, right?
13.
Or more than 13. 13. Yeah,
13 tribes in the wilderness.
Right. Joseph.
So the one that didn't go with the head would be Levi.
Come.
So there's 12
Beautiful.
spies. 12 spies from the 12 tribes except for one Levi.
He was a high priest.
But their head is Aaron. So he didn't go spy the land out. He's a high priest.
That's beautiful. Bring out.
He would have had to tell the truth, like, nah, yeah.
If he would have went, of
They
course, he
probably
would have been like, yeah.
Or they wouldn't have let him come back.
Yeah.
Real attention.
Huh.
Come on.
So let me ask this question here. After that, after all this happens, does Ephraim, and Manasseh, assimilate within the other 11 tribes?
No.
So what happens to them?
They still here.
But I'm saying, so it will be still 13 tribes then?
Yes, it's still. What happens is that Ephraim fall back into being Joseph, right?
Okay.
He becomes Joseph, and then Manasseh. That's still Manasseh, and of course later on, Dan comes back in.
Huh?
Yeah, he's
got you.
But then Dan comes back in. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So once Dan had kind of like we left, we see just 12. You know what I'm saying? So when he comes back, when we come back, we're gonna have what?
13.
We're gonna have 13. But what happens is this: Levi now becomes just to the Lord.
To the Lord.
So you had the 12 outside, and then you just have the Levi.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yeah.
Turn unto
the Lord, right? Because they don't get no inheritance amongst the children of Israel. Levi don't.
And there's the Lord's portion.
That's the Lord's portion, right? So many a times when you read Numbers, when they're counting Israel, they count Levi separate from Israel. They count all of Israel together and give the total number.
Okay.
That's Israel. Then they count Levi separately.
Okay.
They don't include them.
That's why he
count
probably
Israel.
didn't have
When you read numbers, that they're separated.
Okay. That's probably why he didn't have to go spy. Like, man, I ain't with all the
That
y'all royalty, so y'all gotta spy the land. We gonna be separate.
Not only that, they wasn't in captivity in Egypt either.
Uh,
It was exempt from that as well.
That remnant is
So
always
instead of-
gonna be saved. That's
Yeah.
the most highest portion.
It could be different, kind of like what I brought up earlier about the Christian calling themselves a new race.
Race, come.
They different.
Come. Mm.
so Moses wasn't in. That's why he was so hot at Aaron. Like, why'd you make these go? And he took that personally.
Yeah. Yeah.
Most high.
You weren't supposed to be doing that. Right, so we'll be back in Ruth 101. So we have it clearly here where now it came to pass and these are the judges. Again, this is definitely speaking of the elders that outlived Joshua. All right. These are the judges. Right? We brought this out last week. Right? We're gonna look at the last video we brought out last week. Just want to continue here because we will be read down. Again, Ruth takes place in the beginning of the book of Judges. It don't take place in the end of Judges. It wouldn't make any sense. All right. So let's prove it.
Hey, yo, let me ask you one question before you get there. Because I just thought of this. So because they didn't have no inheritance, right? That's one of the reasons why they wanted one of the spies, right?
Because they didn't have what?
They didn't have the Levites didn't have an inheritance in the land.
Huh.
So when the kings return, they still not gonna have no inheritance of the land, right?
What you mean when Christ returned?
Yes.
Yeah, come.
So my question is this. This is what I was just thinking about, brother. We know that we're a kingdom. So now, Judah is also a priest. So what does that put? Like, how the hierarchy gonna be as far as the priesthood? Like where would Levi stand? Even though they still not gonna have no inheritance, where would they stand now as far as the priests go?
They're still priests.
So there's just be priests like we all priests, but they just won't have no land.
Let me show you. Can we get Ezekiel?
Come.
Let me answer the question.
That just can't come to my mind. I'm like, oh man.
Oh, good.
This brother down here, he swear he'll leave a Levite priest, but hold on this.
No, that was a good question.
They swear they look.
How he know he a Levi?
Yeah.
Priest.
Yeah, crazy.
Certain people be tribe choosing. We don't
Hey.
tribes.
Can we get Ezekiel chapter 44?
Come.
And I need verse. Hold up. We get the right verse.
$17.
$15.
Ezekiel chapter 44, reading at verse 15.
Yes, sir.
Ezekiel chapter 44, reading at verse 15. But the priest, the Levites,
So we got the priest, the Levi. This is this question, right? Go ahead.
the son Zadok,
Zadok.
that kept the charge of my sanctuary when the children of Israel went astray from me.
So when Israel went astray from me, the sons of Zadok that kept the charge of the Most High, stuck to the Most High, even though Israel was going off. Go ahead.
They shall come near to me to minister unto me.
Go ahead.
And they shall stand before me to offer unto me the fat and the blood, say the Lord God.
Right. So they're still gonna come before the Most High and offer the fast and the offering for the Most High. This is in the future, right? This is in the millennium temple, right? They're still gonna come and do that. Go ahead.
Verse 16. They shall enter into the sanctuary, and
My
they
sanctuary.
they shall enter into my sanctuary, and they shall come near to my table to minister unto me, and they shall keep my charge.
Right? What's missing? What's missing from the Levites, the priests? Here's what's missing from them: the high priesthood. The high priesthood don't come no more out of Levi.
Okay.
It's now come out of what?
Judah.
Judah. Christ is the high priest now, in the order of Melchizedek. But the Levites, as we see here, are still going to be ministering unto the Lord still.
So they still basically handling the sacrifices, but I guess the rest of the priests would just be giving the word.
Yes, because here's what we have. You have Christ's body, right?
Right.
Priests in the order of Melchizedek, right?
Right.
Where they're going to be? Where they're going to be?
Body, the church.
No, where are they going to be? Where? Location.
In the kingdom. Throughout the whole earth.
Throughout the whole earth. See?
Okay.
But these Levites are going to be where? Where are they going to be?
Jerusalem.
They're going to be in Jerusalem in the temple. See that?
Okay.
They're going to be
I got you.
in the
Good stuff.
temple. See that?
Okay.
Yeah, the headquarters.
Do you have the Christ priests around the world
Okay.
being priests, doing the priestly thing to the other nations, right?
Every day.
Around the world. You have the 12 apostles judging Israel on throne in Israel, right? And the priests, the Levites in the temple ministering to the Most High God, helping who? The high priest Christ with the offerings.
Got you.
Right? So when he goes to the offerings, he ain't calling the 12 apostles, he's gonna call the Levites, helping with the offerings.
Okay.
The 12 apostles are out there doing their judging Israel on the outside. It's other about 144,000 around the world selling that. See that?
So how do the Levites get chosen?
They all been chosen. Their name joined unto me.
They
Their name joined unto me.
He already did.
Right, ain't no separated from me. They were joined unto him since the first one's name. Yes, sir.
So they come from a man named Zadok.
Yes.
Okay.
Because we read it right here. He stuck to God when Israel went off. So he's blessing them. See that?
So Zadok is that name you need to know and equate with Levi. Zadok is the name.
That's the name that the Sadducees calling themselves.
No.
Sons of Zadok. What they call themselves?
Yeah, okay, yeah, the sons of okay.
They called them sons of Zadok, but they weren't no sons of Zadok.
No.
I'm gonna say they was,
right.
But they wasn't.
Wow. So they lying. They call
lying.
That's why they call themselves sitting in Moses' seat.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Maybe some of them were, but clearly all of them wasn't. All of them clearly.
Hey, you know the one brother that used to be on Debate Talk for You, the guy Zadok, he pretty fine too. I wondered, does he claim to be a Levite? Or he just using that name?
I'm not. He just using the name out there. He just using the name.
Okay.
Yeah, but he's like you, son of man. He believe in Gentile.
Oh Lord, what do you mean he's like me?
He believe in that Gentile salvation and stuff. That's what that is.
Get him
okay.
The back door.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good. Okay.
Trying to get him to a window. You know what I'm saying?
I'm just saying, leave a crack open for him. That's all I'm saying. But no, this good. Okay, I got it now. That kind of puzzled me right there. Got you. Good stuff.
All great. I want to read down though, so we can understand a little bit about since we here. Just get a little bit more on the Levites while we here.
Okay.
While in the millennium reign. Who was reading?
Tony.
I'll tell you.
Go ahead.
They shall enter.
17.
Verse 17.
Yes.
And it shall come to pass that when they enter in the gates of the inner court, they shall be clothed with linen garments.
They got to put on linen garments. Go ahead.
And no wool shall come into them.
They can't wear no wool. Go ahead.
While they minister in the gate of the inner court and within.
Right? So they got a specific garment on. None but linen, no wool. It's going to tell you why. Go ahead.
Verse 18. They shall have linen bonnets upon their heads.
Right? That's their headdress. Go ahead.
And shall have linen breeches upon their loins.
Breeches are shorts. Levi was wearing these in the wilderness, right? That Michael Jordan thing, y'all. He late. He thousands of years late. Levi's been wearing them long, extra long shorts. Long time ago. This is what breeches are. Go ahead.
They shall not gird themselves with anything that causes sweat.
See that?
Oh, so what about
you
silk?
get see linen. When you linen, air can pass through the linen and keep you cool. That wool stuff gonna have you sweating. See, they can't be up in there sweating because they're gonna get musty
and
blemished. Get dirty and get blemished. Dirt, I mean, up there. So the specific garments that they have to have on when they come into the Millennium Temple.
Wow.
Yes, that's how it goes.
That sounds nice though, man. I kind of it's just the sounding of that, and I can view it.
We gonna stop there. There's a lot more, but we gonna leave it there.
That was good. That was good.
What color do you think the linen would be?
Different color. I'm not sure there's some blue in it.
And linen is breathable. It's a breathable fabric.
Definitely.
You know what? I just noticed something about that. Polyester resonates at 15 hertz. That's the same as a dead body. And linen resonate at a real high frequency. It's over the hundreds. So it's like it's you really wearing something that the Most High told you to wear.
That will allow you to sweat.
So
it's very important. Yes, sir.
Besides the oratora, some of the Sadducees and Pharisees was still on point with some of the stuff they did for the stuff they knew.
Well, oratora doesn't go with Sadducees. They don't do oratora.
So the Pharisees, some of the Pharisees were still on point with some of the stuff they did for the knowing, some of the stuff they knew.
What you mean? I don't mean
like probably how they dressed and some of the stuff that they knew.
Oh yeah,
if they was on point really with written, if they was on point with the written,
yeah, they got their dress down. You know what I'm saying? But they're focused more on their tradition of men than anything else.
That's what threw them off, huh?
Yeah.
Because they some of them was on point.
Yeah, some of them was on point.
Being in the land, kind of how to dress.
Yeah.
Like when the sacrifice, when Passover was, they kind of
they
had their stuff down pat. It's just the aura
and being hypocrites.
That's
why you got to exceed the righteousness. Because they have some righteousness.
Definitely.
I'll do them.
Yeah. Again, when you read Josephus, Josephus became one of them. When Josephus was like he tells you in his book when he was like young, he said he went to go, he checked the different sects out, which was the best one to join. He said he checked the Essenes, Sadducees, checked the Pharisees out. He checked them all out. Right? And at first he was an Essene. Then he said that he became a Pharisee.
Wow. Because that's under the Levi still cloth.
Yeah, because he looking at how pious they are, how you know what I'm saying, how they operate and move. And again he saw the Essenes as one for good, and he said no, the Pharisees are more stricter and more important. So he switched. But Josephus he's a Levite.
Levi,
He became a military leader, a governor of guess where?
In Greece.
Galilee.
Wow.
Where Christ grew up at.
Wow.
So he would be familiar with all the different places. He might have met people that knew Christ personally because when he was over Galilee at that time.
Oh, wow.
He governed the whole Galilee in the area. Tells you in his book.
Is this dude black too? Or
Josephus?
Yeah.
He's a Levi.
Levi, so yeah, he's black.
How they get those pictures of the white Messiah?
That's not Josephus. That's the
okay.
That's on that nonsense up there.
I'm like, wait a minute.
So he don't pay Africans, but in Egypt, black on there.
Yeah. No, Levi. The text telling you Levi's are dark skinned people.
No, I know Levi is dark.
Don't picture him.
Wow.
I do look. You look kind of weird. You know what I'm saying?
The Levites are on point.
Yeah. So I'm telling you, Josephus made a lot of good. Josephus is probably the closest we're gonna get to Christ as far as eyewitnesses, man.
So the Nazarenes came after, like the Essenes and all that.
Let's go back to here. We're back in Ruth. 101. Jeremiah want to get, let me get, let's see here. Joshua. Uh, 24. Thank you.
It's a Sadducees, Pharisees,
It's 24, 25.
Essenes, Nazarenes, Christians. So it's probably still
31. Let's get 31. Go ahead.
Still to the day, a lot of it probably like what the father is seeing, the Sadducees, Pharisees, Nazarene, Christian. Probably a lot of us in these camps. The seeds of them, that's why we probably bump heads.
Yes, sir.
You want Joshua chapter 24, verse 31?
Yes, sir.
Got you. Joshua chapter 24, verse 31.
Mm-hmm.
And Israel served the Lord all the days of Joshua and all the days of the elders that overlived Joshua, and which had known all the works of the Lord that had done for Israel.
See that? When you have the correct leader,
Mm-hmm.
and then after him, the other leaders after him,
Mm-hmm.
you saw what Israel did? They served the Lord.
Come.
See that?
Come.
That's why you need leaders that have
Wow.
eternal life.
Wow.
Right? No more dying than some clown gets up there and they act stupid. You see what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. The most important thing as far as salvation is eternal life.
Come.
It has to be that. Because otherwise, if it isn't that, we're going through the same cycle over again.
Mm.
You're going to have people that are righteous are going to be righteous, and then some coming again is going to be weak.
Mm-hmm.
So that's where Enoch coming.
Yeah, so the Most High is ending it and said, no, I'm going to give you, I'm offering eternal life. Right? And these people are going to be leaders. They're going to be leaders because God knows when these people are in place,
Come.
the rest of the nation is on point.
They're going to do it right.
They're going to do it right.
Come.
You see what I'm saying?
Mm.
And he goes a step further. He said, look what I'm going to do. I'm going to write my laws on you.
Ooh, help you out.
See that?
Come.
The writing of the laws is only on who?
Israel.
Israelites.
Yeah.
Israelites. That's what it says in Jeremiah 31:31.
So that's
It
already
is on nobody else. You listen,
life.
you can't believe your way into the writing. Doesn't work that way.
Mm. The book is already written in the book.
He says, I'm making a new covenant with the house of Israel and the house of Judah. That's what he says he's making it. It ain't we ain't saying we want to be a part of it. He said, I'm making it with you.
So writing my laws.
No one on the outside can say, let me jump myself in. Can't do that. That's not how stuff works.
Wow.
But that's the eternal life, writing my
Yeah.
self on your inward.
That's what I'm saying. People think you can join them just by believing. Oh, that's not how stuff works, man. We're talking about contract. This is a contract. This is an animal dying and blood covenant stuff is being made. Talked about stipulation of going out. This ain't everybody. There's no contract with everybody.
I get that. Because it's just saying I'm convinced.
Yes, sir.
Well, what about individually? Because we talk about a nation, we know not what a nation. No nation is going to get
It's with a nation, but for those in that nation that wants to go ahead and go by the stipulation.
Come. Okay.
Yeah.
Come.
But it isn't no one outside of the nation.
Right. Right.
Because all they're saying is I'm convinced. I believe I'm convinced.
Doesn't matter if you believe, doesn't matter if you believe or convinced.
Yeah, you got my interest.
Doesn't matter.
That's all they saying.
Because listen, here what happened. Here's what happened, right? If someone can come and join from the outside,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Mm-hmm.
That means you have just added to the word of God.
Ooh.
And God said, don't add to my word. Take away from it. If he says only Israel and Judah, you can't add anything else to it because now you're violating the Torah.
Come.
And that's mixing the blood.
Listen, why would God just mention Israel and Judah?
Because he means Israel and Judah.
I'm saying, listen, he says, I declare the end from the beginning. Wouldn't he know it would be more than just Israel and Judah? He would know. So, but why would he just say Israel and Judah?
It's just Israel.
Because he's just Israel and Judah. That's why. It's just Israel and Judah. That's why.
Yeah, if you would have short made it clear.
Even if they clear, no, it ain't just them, it's others too.
Come. Wow.
That's not found nowhere in Jeremiah 31.
That's where it would be.
That's where it would have to be.
That's where it would be.
Otherwise, you just add it to the text. You add it to the words of God. You just added to it just now. Just added to it.
Mm.
And then you got to be careful when you do stuff like that. You got to be careful. You're playing a dangerous game when you start to add it to the word of the Most High God Himself. Yes, sir.
Well, a lot of that is done in ignorance, though, because a lot of people are taught that way. Yeah, that's ignorance. Ain't nobody sticking their foot in hellfire on purpose.
It's this. No other group let the ducks is not letting the pigeons in, even though they all birds. They might all fly next to each other. Not even the fish mix with each other. Not the tigers and the lionsmen. That's why even the mafia, everybody say keep it in the blood. If it's all white parentheses, it's all white. But he probably thinking of, well, the doorman is black. He's not really in the door like that. He's more protected. Might conserve some ice for a second. We get a new doorman.
Easy.
Wow. He's just a chauffeur.
I'm saying you gotta be. I guess like people that are celebrating Purim and all that stuff. Dude, that's an addition to the Torah. That's not in the Torah. Not in the Torah. Y'all doing stuff that God didn't tell you to do. They can't put you a verse where God sanctioned Hanukkah or Purim. Book, chapter, verse. Show it to me. It's not there. God ain't stamped that. Neither the Messiah. Yes, sir.
But they say they doing it in honor of the Most High. Like,
they're not doing it honor in the Most High. Dedication is about rededicating the altar. The altar that they had put pig on and then they broke it down and built a new altar. It's a dedication of an altar. Let's be clear what it is. That's what it said. Yes, sir.
I kind of made me think of the only animal that kind of mixed like that, but still it's in the dog family, would be a dog. And I heard when he called her a dog, like I ain't good to give my bread to the dogs.
It ain't right.
It ain't right to give my bread to the dogs. So like you already know a dog like a filthy animal.
Definitely.
They just run around mixed with whatever.
Yeah.
But the rest of everybody else keep it in the blood.
Who was reading here in Jeremiah? I mean not Jeremiah, I mean Joshua.
I think Tony was.
No.
Was I?
Well, reading.
Yeah, I think I lost my play. I think I turned back to
we in 31.
We in 30. He just finished 31.
32.
We didn't finish 32.
We're reading at verse 32. In the bones of Joseph, which the children of Israel brought up out of Egypt, buried they in Shechem in a peculiar, what's that? Parcel of the ground which Jacob brought of the sons of Hamor, the father Hamor, the father of Shechem, for 100 pieces of silver, and it became an inheritance of the children of Joseph.
Go ahead.
At verse 33, and Eleazar, the son of Aaron, died, and they buried him in a hill that pertained of Phinehas, his son, which was given him in Mount Ephraim.
So at the end of the book of Joshua, Joshua there.
Okay.
And then the man that took over for Aaron's son, Eleazar, he also dies. And who's left after Eleazar is his son, Phinehas.
Okay.
Where is Phinehas located?
Mount Ephraim.
He's located in the beginning of the book of Judges. He would then be alive in the time of Ruth. He's at the beginning of Judges, alive in the beginning of Ruth. I'm gonna show you him again at the end of Judges. Wouldn't make any sense. wouldn't make any. Because if he's in the beginning of Judges and at the end, then you have to say he's at least 300 years old at minimum.
So they got the books misplaced.
No, it isn't misplaced.
That's
Out
out
of
of
It
order.
isn't misplaced. You have to keep track of your timeline to
Come.
understand what's happening when it stops and when it talks about something previously again.
Mm.
This is what you have to do.
Come.
The book of Judges is 300 years long.
Come.
But Paul said we had judges for 450 years.
Mm.
So that shows you that the judges extend outside of the book of Judges.
Judges. Come. Okay.
Has to,
Yeah.
right?
Come. And Paul would know that. Paul definitely would know that.
Can we get Judges? I think it's the 18th chapter.
Come.
Let me make sure the 18th is the 18th chapter.
Well, Paul was on point, man. Paul.
So a lot of the Levites are the judges too.
Judges chapter 20.
Come.
And I want to get right to the point. We got to continue. Judges, the 20th chapter. Let's go there. And 27, I think. Right. This is when they're fighting with Benjamin.
Mm.
Right?
Mhm. Let me take this one.
Start at 26.
Come.
Go ahead.
Judges chapter 20, starting at verse 26. Then all the children of Israel and the people
And all the people.
went up and came unto the house of the Most High.
That's the tabernacle in the wilderness that was in the wilderness, right? Go ahead.
And wept and sat there before the Lord and fasted that day until even, and offered burnt offerings and peace offerings before the Lord.
Go ahead.
Verse 27. And all the children of Israel inquired of the Lord, for the ark of the covenant of the Most High was there in those days.
Right? I mean, it was taken later, but it was there in those days. Go ahead.
Verse 28. And Phinehas.
And who?
And Phinehas.
Wait a minute, we're in the 20th chapter of Judges. This is like the end of Judges, one more chapter and it's done. And Phinehas, go ahead.
The son of Eleazar, the son of Aaron, stood before it in those days.
In those days, see? That means that this particular incident here when they're fighting Benjamin, which starts I think in the 18th chapter, it's talking something happened all the way back near the beginning of Judges. It goes all the way back in the beginning of Judges.
And you say 300 and how many years?
Huh?
How many years did you say that was? 300 the Judges.
300 years.
Oh, okay.
I'll pull the verse right now.
Then it extends to 450.
So it's Phinehas, this is talking about something that happened 300 years earlier. Because here he is alive. This man is 300 years old. So if you don't pay attention, you'll get your timeline wrong. These are particular details. You gotta get your timeline correct. That these last chapters here in Judges is not speaking of any continuation. It's a previous events.
Okay.
That it's speaking about. So because in these events here, Benjamin always get wiped out. Right?
Yeah.
So that gives Benjamin 300 years to what? To build back up. So when we get to Saul, they're still the smallest tribe, but they build up in them.
Okay.
Right? So when God goes and he picks the king, he look at the smallest tribe and pick the man from there. See, he's trying to pick a humble man. Not from no big tribe. You pick the smallest one.
Right. David.
Just like Israel. Israel was the smallest of the nations when he chose. So he goes with Saul first in the smallest tribe. Then he goes from the smallest to the what?
Smallest man.
To the biggest.
Oh, look, well, yeah,
Judah is the biggest tribe.
Okay. I was thinking of the man
No,
personally. He's a small guy. Well,
I think he's bigger than Saul.
Small
Huh.
tribe.
Saul, the tall people in an entire nation, he was the tallest.
Huh.
I'm talking about the tribe, the
Huh.
smallest tribe, and he went to the biggest tribe.
Huh.
Right?
Huh.
So we see. Did you finish 28?
La'af.
Go ahead.
Verse 28, saying, shall I yet again go out to battle against the children of Benjamin, my brother, or shall I cease? And the Lord said, go up, for tomorrow I will deliver them into thine hand.
Right. So that's when the Lord deliver them into his hand. All right.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just showing you at the end, this is when it's happening. So this goes on for like about 3 chapters. I think it's 18, 19, and 21. Takes place in the beginning of Judges. We just read Phineas at the end of Joshua. When his father died, he takes over. He's still alive here in the end of Judges. So these events couldn't be at the end of Judges. They're at the beginning. Right? And that's why you have 13 judges. I think Judges, the book of Judges only gives you about 11. 11 judges in the book of Judges. I think it's 10 or 11 gives you 10 or 11 judges. Then you have Eli's another one. And the last one is Samuel is another one.
Okay.
All right, Samuel becomes, I think, a 13th judge. And let me get the verse here where we in where it tells you that it's been 300 years since these things has happened in the book of Judges. And that's how long it's been. And that's how long the book of Judges is, only 300 years. And then we're going to go back. "16, 17, 18. It's not in the book. While I'm looking for that, let's go back to the book of Ruth. I'm gonna pull it so we're gonna come back. It's not necessarily how we hold up the class for me to find this verse. So 17, 18. Let's go back to the book of Ruth. I'm gonna get it when we come back.
Okay.
We're gonna go back to the book of Ruth we was reading. Now I'll find the verse. So who was reading in Ruth, book of Ruth, chapter 1?
I was. You want verse 2?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Ruth chapter 1, verse 2. And the name of the man was Amalek, and the name of his wife Naomi, and the name of his 2 sons Mahlon and Chalion. Mahlon and Chilion. Okay. Ephrathites of Bethlehem, Judah, and they came into the country of Moab and continued there. Verse 3, and Amalek, Naomi's husband, died, and she was left and her 2 sons.
Right, so the husband is dead. Now it's the 2 sons. They go to the country of Moab, which I showed last time. The country of Moab, right? Moabites are in this land. We showed that last time. Go ahead.
Verse 4, and they took them wives of the women of Moab. The name of the one son was Oprah, and the name of the other Ruth, and they dwelled there about 10 years.
Go ahead.
And Mahlon and Chilion died also, both of them, and the woman was left of her 2 sons and her husband.
So her two sons here died. So she was left off of her two sons, right? And her husband. So her two sons and her husband is gone. So we went over last week that Milan and Chilion, they were sick, right? Both of them, their name means they were sick, right? So that could be the reason why they died. Their name was indicating that how they were sick, two sick individuals, right? All right, go ahead.
Verse 6. Then she arose with her daughter-in-law that she might return from the country of Moab, for she had heard in the country of Moab how that the Lord had visited his people in giving them bread.
Go ahead.
So, what is they exactly talking about right there? Not the what is that called? That where they rain bread?
Oh, you know,
In
the
wilderness. They're not talking about manna, but they're talking about the word of the Most High, daily bread.
visited his people in giving them bread.
Giving them bread.
Not manna, no.
They're talking about the daily word, daily bread.
Grain.
Grain.
Yeah.
Real bread.
Giving them grain. So like you make bread.
Oh.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Verse 7. Wherefore she went forth out of the place where she was, and her two daughters-in-law with her, and they went on the way to return unto the land of Judah.
Go ahead.
And Naomi said unto her two daughter-in-laws, go return each to her mother's house. The Lord deal kindly with you, as ye have dealt with the dead and with me.
So she telling them, go back to your mother's house. See, usually in Israel, what happens is that a woman would go back to her father's house, not her mother's house. I don't know if this is a custom in Moab, Moabites.
Wow.
But in Israel, you go back to your father's house, return to your father's house, right? So or Naomi knows that these two women's father is dead, and only their mother is alive. So she telling them to go back to your mother's house. All right. Go ahead.
Verse 9. The Lord grant you that ye may find rest, each of you in the house of her husband.
What she's saying here about finding rest, she's saying you might find another husband. Listen, that is the rest. Isn't that the rest?
Yeah.
Provider. Guider and provider.
No, if you are let's start with the male side, right?
Okay.
If you're a man, right, and you single, right? You out here trying to find a woman, you rest now. Like you doing a whole bunch of dating, a whole bunch of talking, a bunch of wine and dining, you do a whole bunch of stuff. You know, rest. The rest gonna come when you find that one, right? And y'all what? Settle down. Settle down. That's what happened. Same thing with the woman and the female side as well. Same thing as well. She ain't gonna have rest until she find her husband and settle down. That's what she telling him. We hope you might find rest, right? Because she said I want you to find rest. She says in the house of her what?
Husband.
Of her husband. Right? Want to find rest. So she understands that two men died, right? And according to how Naomi understands it, you're supposed to raise up seed for the what?
Right.
For the brother that's dead. For the brother that's dead. Right? For the brother that's dead. That's how she understood it. Right? Go ahead.
Then she kissed them and lifted up her voice and wept.
Go ahead.
Verse 10. And they said unto her, surely we will return with thee unto thy people.
Return to be unto thy people. This is clearly they how are they Israelites if they talking like that? How come they don't say I'm going to turn them to our people? The language is clearly letting us know that these women are not Israelites. Thy people. Go ahead.
Verse 11. And Naomi said, Turn again, my daughters. Will ye go with me?
Why will ye go with me?
Why will ye go with me?
Yeah, why? Why you want to go with me? Go ahead.
Are they yet any more sons in thine womb?
See, because if she had any more sons, then they would marry that son. They would wait till he get up of age. Go ahead.
That they may be your husbands.
See,
Wow.
that's the custom. That's how we understand. Those widows, because they widowed, their husband died. They would see the man's mother having more sons. That's how they would go. They ain't thinking, oh man, I'm gonna go get somebody else outside. No, because they need a son from him so they can raise up seed unto the dead husband. All right, go ahead.
Verse 12. Turn again, my daughters, go your way, for I am too old to have an husband. If I should say I have hope, if I should have an husband also tonight, and should also bear sons.
Right, see, it's too old. It's past that time. And I'm too old to have a husband, right? He said too old. She menopause. Right?
She's past her prime.
She can't have no children. You know what I'm saying? It would be a miracle if that to happen.
And this Ruth speaking?
Naomi, she telling them, look, y'all go back because I'm too old to have a husband. Right? Because women will usually wait till she get a husband, have a child, and wait till they get of age and all of that. Right? But remember, Ruth and the other woman, they young. Right? When we read this story, we think of the women that's probably in their late 30s or 40s. No, these women are these women are young. They're in their late teens and early 20s, and that. More likely in their late teens. These are young. These are young.
They're late teens.
Yeah. All right, go ahead.
Verse 13. Would ye tarry for them till they were grown?
See, he waited until they're grown. See, they would because they're young themselves. Well, we can wait. We got time. Go ahead.
Would ye stay for them from having husbands? Nay, my daughters, for it grieveth me much for your sake that the hand of the Lord is gone out against me.
So she's viewing this like, nah, things ain't been going right. The hand of the Lord, husband died, my 2 sons died. The hand of the Lord got to be against. You know what I'm saying? But listen how people look at things back then. When things are going wrong, they're like, the Most High hand is against. You know what I'm saying? They're not viewing it as something else. They're viewing it's good, the Most High is blessing me. If it's bad, the Most High is against me. Everything that they consider it is the Most High.
Conscious
of the Most High. Their mind is on the Most High. You know what I'm saying? They're not thinking of Mother Nature or bad luck. They want to say that now as Most High.
Wow.
A lot of them like conscious soul brothers at that time.
But that's what it is. Right? That's the mentality we got to get back to and understand that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? So with that mentality, you always focus on, and we do what the Most High wants to be done. So I can get blessed. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
Verse 14. And they lifted up their voice and wept again, and Oprah kissed her mother-in-law, but Ruth clave unto her.
So Oprah like, look, I'm gonna head out to my people. Ruth like, I ain't going nowhere. Right? So she kissed her mother-in-law, but Ruth claved onto her. Stay. Go ahead.
Verse 15. And she said, behold, thy sister-in-law is gone back unto her people.
Going back to her people. She's not going back to our people. Right? I don't know what these brothers are reading. You're going back to her people. Go ahead.
And unto her gods.
And unto her gods. They would say right here, these are judges. They would say that these are judges. You know what I'm saying?
I used to get a kick out of when they say that too. That's crazy work right there.
So she going back to her gods. She went back to her judges. That's what she went to her judges.
Went back to her God, judges.
Which is ridiculous. But you're like, okay, all right. You wanna say she went to her judges, right? So she went back to her people, which is Israelites, and she went back to her judges, right? Says God. Okay, go ahead.
Return thou after thy sister-in-law.
Go back to your sister-in-law. All right. We know that the nations has gods, right? And then they said they went back to their judges. So there was many judges. So they would say, well, the beginning of the book, brother, says when the judges ruled. That's what it's talking about, brother. Went back to her judges, right? The problem with that, remember we read earlier in Deuteronomy 16 and 18, where God said to make judges in your gates. That's individual judges in every tribe gates.
Okay.
Where they at, right? Are there 2 judges in one gate?
Wow. Nope.
Conflict. You don't need 2 judges. One is enough. Right? If there's 2 judges, then one got to be lower than the other one. It can't be equal. Anyway, you have a problem.
So Naphtali didn't go see Gad's judge. They got their own judges. Separate judges. So
they got their own judges in the tribes.
No confusion.
That's like they got their own city of refuge. All of that. Yes, sir.
And that's why it's always like a president, a CEO, a judge, or a boss, a manager. Like, can't 2 people run the show? Not even in the household. You king, then the queen, then the princess, princess. That's why. Come on.
But yeah, no problem. When y'all want to go do that again, it doesn't make any sense. You know what I'm saying? Because you can simply use the word. You can just put the word judge there instead of God. You know what I'm saying? Because it doesn't line up with what's been said before. Go back.
That's adding to the text.
From your judges. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't flow correctly. But all right, no problem.
It's a group, and I'm gonna send you the information. I think I sent it a long time ago to you. It's these people, they call themselves like the British Israelites, and they think like all white people are Israelites, right? Mainly only like the people here that came to Americas, right? So I promise you, bro, when I see the information, it's got on YouTube too. The same as like teaching that those guys teach, they teach the same exact thing, but they flip it and make it all white people. Same exact thing.
So they talking about that British Israelism.
Yes, it's the same doctrine, bro. But they flip it. The guy actually, like some of their sermons, he's saying the same. It's so crazy. They even use Deuteronomy 28:68. I'm gonna send it to you. I'm like, what the heck? Wow. It's the same thing, bro. But this the crazy part, though. This is the crazy part, brothers. The original teacher, this guy was in 1950. So I started thinking, I'm like, well, did they copy this guy's teaching? Because his teaching is in 1950 when he's teaching his stuff. They still doing it to this day, but their original teacher is in 1950. So I started thinking that these guys get their teaching from this guy, this white guy. I can't think of his name now, but I got the information. I sent it to you a while back. I don't know if you delete your text message, but it's probably like 2 years ago or something like that. I sent you the information, the YouTube stuff on this guy.
Yeah, I don't remember.
I'm gonna go through my stuff. I'm gonna send it to you. It's the same exact stuff, bro. And ain't nobody can deny that this. I don't know when that teacher came out with One West or whatever, but this teacher was in 1950. This guy's teaching this stuff.
Hey, was this guy teaching that Gentiles can be saved?
No, only white people get saved. It's reverse. He was teaching that only Israel can be saved. Gentiles can't get salvation.
Well, in the beginning of the One West, they were teaching Gentiles can be saved. You
Yeah,
know?
I didn't know that. I didn't know that. But this
Yeah.
guy said Gentiles cannot be saved.
Yeah, but I'm saying
But he was
in the beginning of the One West, they understood that Gentiles could be saved. They changed it later on in like 94, 95. They
oh,
changed
that's
it.
interesting. I didn't know that. I wonder what made him switch that.
Yeah, there was also teaching that Cornelius was a non-Israelite too.
Oh, so he was teaching the truth at first.
No, teaching was a lie at first.
So them brothers fell off.
No, they fell on.
Hey, hold on, bro. I wonder seriously.
They fell on.
Hold on, bro. I'm serious. So I would like to know, like, when did these guys start teaching the opposite? Because I know I can't think of the brother name. Maybe you know him now. He don't went on to some other one of the founders of ISUPK. He got his own YouTube channel now. It's two of them together, and the brother seemed a little off, but he's clearly now teaching Gentiles to get salvation. You know the guy I'm talking about? He got like a little afro. Guy name. He got a channel. I watched him a couple times. He still put out some stuff, and he said he was a part of the original. Like he started it. Dark skinned brother, like kind of slim brother a little bit.
Yeah, probably. I think we might talk about
Call his
Kazakh.
name. I can know his name.
Kazakh. Is it Kazakh?
I don't. That don't sound familiar.
Okay, if it ain't Kazakh, you probably you talking
I'll
about
say
Lahab?
it to you.
Lahab.
Rahab. I think so. I think
Lahab.
that's it. That sounds
Okay.
more familiar. Yes,
Okay,
that sounds
Lahab.
more familiar. But he
Okay.
got a channel, and he was saying how that stuff when he was teaching it, he at first it was good, but then he realized it was wrong. Now he actually almost like a Sunday Christian almost now, but um, it's weird that they was once teaching that, then they switched. Now this guy switched back. That's good information to know.
Yeah, I'm saying they were studying and they came to the conclusion and instead of like, no, that's incorrect. That's wrong. That's wrong. That's information is incorrect. You know what I'm saying? But we all do that. Because I mean, like I said, I came to the same conclusion. I was reading it as well. I was reading it again.
Yeah.
I'm reading it to find the truth. I'm not reading it because I want to weed non-Israelite out. I'm reading it because I want to find out what it is saying. What does it really say?
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
If it's saying that non-Israelite can be saved, then that's what it says. It says what it says.
Mhm.
You know what I'm
Do
saying?
you know when they switch? When did they switch to start saying non-Israelites can't be saved? When did it switch?
94, 95, something like that, I think it is.
Is that when that guy General Yohana took over?
No, he's way after. And let's be clear, he ain't took over. Let's be clear, you know what I'm saying?
Ain't he the leader or something like that?
He think he's the leader.
No, he ain't no lead.
He don't believe that don't none of that belongs to him. He just running his mouth.
That's it.
Basically,
Oh wow! So who was the leader then?
nobody.
Christ.
Christ is the leader.
No, I'm talking. I don't think Christ is the leader of ISBK. Them boys crazy as a bat.
No, I know we know, but we said he's the.
You said who's the leader? The leader is Christ.
Come.
I know the leader is Christ. I'm trying to leader of their little camp.
Oh,
that
watered down ICPK. Yeah, that's Johanna. Yeah, he leader of
Yeah,
that.
that's what I'm saying. Nah, cause that boy say he third in command. Like, well, is he above the Holy Spirit?
Oh, equal.
Boy,
If he third, he must be equal. Whoa.
these cats crazy, man. That's wild. But nah, that's what I'm gonna send that information probably tomorrow. I'm gonna look at my phone. You're gonna be like, bro, it's the same exact stuff, brother. I'm talking about word for word. I mean, word for word.
But it's what I'm saying, bro. I get it. Listen, I get it. If you honestly pay attention to what Paul is saying, what James is saying, what John is saying, what Jude is saying, right? If you pay attention to what these brothers are saying, these brothers are only giving you Israelite history. I'm reading and I'm like, how can a non-Israelite relate to that when that's not in their culture? I'm reading I can show you in every single book they're constantly elaborating on what God says just to the Israelites. And I'm saying,
I agree with that. I agree
okay,
with that
so how
100%.
would so then how is he writing to non-Israelites then if he's only relaying Israelite history?
Mm.
No,
How would it
he's writing to Israel. You know my stance. He's writing to Israel, and I'm gonna fall back after this. He's writing to Israel, but if these people are standing around, they want to get down, they can get down. But it's still Israel. It's like food for us by us. That's what it is.
I got you. But if you're standing by, right, and all I'm talking about is Israelite history, obviously I'm not talking to you. What I'm saying, you can't relate to what I'm saying, so you know I'm not talking to you, right? So then, how do you then say, oh, I'm listening to you talking about Israelite history and Israelites and Israelite. How do I then say I can get in when nothing that you're saying is for me in the first place,
Or apply to me.
or apply to me in the first place?
But we got our own customs to follow.
Yeah, if I'm talking about Genghis Khan and how Genghis Khan ruled China and all that, how do I say, let me get in there somehow? How do I get in there somehow?
Hey, I'll just say that now they ain't gonna make no sense, but I was gonna say,
Right.
hey, there's plenty of brothers that's black belts.
Come on.
Yeah, because we invented it.
Right. I know you
So-
didn't know. You wasn't
I didn't know
wasn't
that. So you
that
saying
one.
we invented kung fu?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. You didn't know that?
I didn't know nothing
Exactly.
about that.
Yeah,
I didn't know that now.
Yes, sir. All right, so you want to say something?
Yes.
Like
I was watching something before I came out the house today. And did you know that Kim Jong-il shot his uncle because he thought he was going against his policies?
Yeah.
This is the same thing like the Moab and the Ammonites. They locked up a baby because they found a Bible with his parents, and they gave his parents life.
No, they killed the parents and
They
gave them life.
killed the parents and gave the baby life.
How old is the baby?
Because of the Bible.
2 years
3.
old.
He was
No
2.
way.
Yes. No, I had to show Tony this.
I thought he was 3.
He was 2 or 3. He was one of those. He was way underage.
And that's the difference between us and other nations. We got love and compassion and forgiveness. You know, that's the big difference between our God and the false God that they receive. Our God's designed for everybody to get an opportunity to get eternal life.
Well, but see, the thing is, Amayan is telling you, our God wouldn't put them in a predicament to where they would have to die. The 2 parents got killed, and the son got life in prison. He's 2 years old.
That's a wipeout of a generation.
Now I get that, but think about this though, brother. I get that. Okay, did not our God put us in a situation where they started worshiping idols like groves and things like that when we were in those other nations, when we were in captivity and stuff like that, we were worshiping other gods, other deities.
We were?
Yeah, when we started worshiping other gods.
We weren't supposed to know.
When we started worshiping other idols,
We
I'll
weren't
say
supposed,
that.
We weren't supposed to know.
Huh?
We weren't supposed to do that, no.
I didn't say we were supposed to do it, but I'm saying, what did not God put? Were we not put in that situation by God, and we decided to worship those other things, right?
Yes.
So it's no difference. We started worshiping these other deities, and he would kill some of us too for doing that. So it's no different than if these other gods are, let's say these people love their gods, like Kim Jong-un, whatever his name is, he's seen somebody, his brother, going against what he believes, he's going to kill him because he's jealous, like you going off. So I'm going to off you. Same thing, like no different than when God would kill the Israelites for going off. It's no difference.
Servant Smith, if you know that, why would you tell someone to convert?
If I know what?
If you know that there are people gonna kill them,
Death sins.
their whole family.
Because you kill your flesh is going to be dead, but your soul is going to live forever. So I'd rather your soul have an opportunity to come to be saved than your flesh still alive and you enjoy this life for a short time.
So
Couldn't be.
so your thing is then, non-Israelites believe in Christ,
With the devil.
your whole family gets murdered, and you're gonna say to them, listen, because you believe in Christ, you'll get eternal life. That's it.
See, the thing is, it's not about fear, because God can stop that from them getting killed. You see what I'm saying? He done it to Rahab. He done it to her. Her family didn't get killed. He preserved her and the whole household and all her belongings. So that's not necessarily true that just because you convert over that you gonna get killed.
We about to continue.
Yeah. Go ahead, brother.
You got to continue.
We're gonna continue because what you said, brother, that's not true. That's not what happened, brother. We're gonna continue though.
Okay, go ahead, brother. Go ahead. I'm about to go. I'll fall back.
Go ahead. Tony, wanna say something?
No.
Go ahead.
Oh, you want me to continue?
Yes, I want you to continue with the roof.
Verse 16. And Ruth said, entreat me not to leave thee, or to return from following after thee. For whither thou goest, I will go, and whither thou lodgest, I will lodge. Thy people shall be my people, and thy God shall be my God.
I get another verse again.
Come.
This shouldn't be my people, your people, it should be our people.
And my God.
Yeah.
Clear separation.
Clear separation in this verse. They won't deny that. No problem. Let's continue.
First,
that means we all got our own gods.
Definitely.
And we don't just switch gods all like that just because death sentence. Because it's like, all right, let's just say for the second I hear about it, I'm gonna switch gods. That's a death sentence. It ain't like you was raised with that God. As soon as I switch to him, that's a death sentence. You ain't saved. Right. You just like, okay, I'm giving it a thought of
you know what it is?
Switching over, and that's a death sentence.
This guy was saying that
it's too fast.
This guy was saying that people got conversion wrong. He said there's such thing as conversion. He said that's a myth. There is no conversion. There ain't no conversion. So that's they're using the wrong word. It's a myth. He said what the Bible calls it is turn. Said they turned.
Ooh. Yeah, that's our word too.
That's what he said. He said they said the Bible says it's a turning. You mean you were going one way, then you turned and go another way.
Right.
This is what he's saying actually is. He says because conversion suggested that you're now becoming those people, which you can't swap nation. So you can't become another nation. You're still the nation that you're from. All you did was you turned from the way you believed the way you were going. You turned to start going another way. That's all it really is.
And the example is Ishmael is still Ishmael, and they still call him by his name Ishmael. He's still.
But here's the problem. if you turned and went another direction, right? When you get to where that direction takes you, that's absurd, right? When you get there, that place, when you get there, it says Israel. You're not an Israelite though.
No strangers welcome.
It just says Israel on the door. There is no other nation named there on the door. Now you go knock on the door, they come out and look at you. You an Israelite? You gonna say, nah, I'm not an Israelite. I just believe in that way of life though. They gonna say, that's good.
Come on.
This is just for Israelites though. You good, but it's just for Israel.
Go back and teach the rest of your people.
Go back and teach your people the way you believe and where you and how you live in your life. Go back and do that.
If
you come from.
If you don't get stoned.
The door, yeah. That's what's gonna happen to you. You're gonna get turned back.
And there should be a gate over there for you too.
There was no gate, right?
Your land.
They just gonna turn it back and say, good. Continue doing that.
Good.
Go do it over there in your land. What you gonna have to do? Do it over there in your land.
Watch out for the snipers.
Yeah. You're gonna have to now add a door. And there isn't one. Can't add a door. Can't make up a door. The door has names on
It's 12 gates.
And we know
It's labeled already.
we know certain people in Egypt couldn't do that. They're not going back to Rome doing that. Paul was already family to do that, to make that
You
move.
can't, yeah, you can't,
I mean, Saul.
you can't do that anywhere.
Yeah, come.
You can do that anywhere. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
Listen, it is one of the worst teachings out there.
Mm,
Is to tell people that they can receive something that they can't.
mm,
It is not.
mm,
It is not biblical
mhm,
because of a contract. A contract doesn't work that way. A covenant is a contract.
mhm,
If you can believe your way into a contract, it will work.
mm.
But you can't believe your way into a contract. And that's why it doesn't work. And this is the stand. The stand is that all you gotta do is believe. And that's not the stand. It's if that was the stance, right? All you gotta do is believe, right? then everything is good.
Mm.
Just gotta believe. But the text says what? Faith without works is dead.
Yeah,
Mhm.
You gotta have works. And here in part, as we can see physically, even to our time, we see the issue. If I have to ask you right now, ever since the Messiah's, before the Messiah's time, let's say, because some say before the Messiah's time, but let's just say from the Messiah's time to now, if they were teaching on Israelite from the Messiah's time, about 1900 years, right, or so, something like that, right?
mhm,
Why do we not see nations keeping the law, statutes, and commandments?
mm.
They get stone fast in Bibles.
We see non-Israelite people say they believe in Jesus Christ, right?
Come.
Do we see them keeping the Torah? So I believe in He's the Messiah, but I don't have the works, because the works got to be the application of the Torah.
Hey, brother, I'll send it to you. You know, since we talking about Japan, they got a whole set of Japanese people and China people that was in the mountains that they keep Torah. They've been keeping Torah for centuries.
I know about them. I know who you talking
probably
about.
You seen that? You seen that before, brother?
I did see that. I did
Listen.
see that.
They keeping Torah,
Yeah,
right? Who they
that's all
believe
they
in?
ever done.
Who they believe in?
I mean, they didn't say Jesus. They just believe in God. I mean, I don't. You know what I'm
Your
saying? I
problem.
seen a documentary on it. I seen a
You know what I'm
documentary
saying?
on it. They got the Torah. They believe the Torah.
Yeah, but listen, you have to have both. You can't believe in Torah, don't believe in Jesus.
Huh.
You can't
No,
believe
but
in Torah.
what I'm saying though, I didn't know if they believe in Jesus. I don't remember that part,
They
but I
don't
know they got the Torah. They kept the Torah. They don't eat
They
pork,
keep Torah.
crab, shrimp, lobster, none of that stuff. They you know what I mean?
Right.
They keep Torah. They don't believe in Jesus. And all of them from the Far East are saying that the next Messiah, now this is what you got to watch out for. The next Messiah comes from the Far East. Did you know that they say that?
No, sir. I didn't. I didn't
Okay,
recall.
okay. So that's one of the things that they have a problem with, because they say the next Messiah will look like them. That's what all the Asians are saying. That all of them, they all have that little belief system that they got going on. Their Messiah should be coming from the Far East.
So they believe that
North
they
Korea.
Israelites.
No, that word, they don't use that word Israel.
But how they keep in Torah? I don't believe that they Israelites.
Well, they go by the law. They keep the letter of the law. They wear the blue. They got
They wear everything, the fringes, the whole nine.
They
They missing
I
Jesus.
seen the documentary. It's crazy.
Hey, but if they don't believe that they are Israelites, then that's not going to help them.
No,
Help
what
them.
I recall is some person came to them and gave them the Torah, and they started converted them, and they was keeping that teaching for centuries. They've been doing it, and the people, the other Japanese people, they ostracized them. They kicked them out into the mountains because they didn't want to be around them.
Mhm.
Because they're going to get their tradition that they've been raised with.
That part.
They're taking a foreigner's tradition and then doing that.
No, I just brought it up because it is other. I mean, as far as I know about them, that were keeping the Torah.
No, I'm saying I'm saying in this time we don't see them that believe in Jesus and keeping Torah. You pointing out where people that are keeping Torah, but it's even worse because they don't even believe that they're Israelites.
Right. I don't know about that. Yeah,
They do not believe that they Israelite. I never heard them use that word.
How again? That's what I'm saying. That's not gonna help them as far as salvation is concerned.
It's just helping them on earth, health wise.
It's right.
Smart custom.
Yeah. So I mean, because like the promises it was made to Israel. You don't believe you're Israel, then you have to, the promises don't apply to you then.
You know, at least they being real about that too.
I'm just saying, if you can keep Torah from here till forever, you don't believe in Jesus Christ, it don't mean nothing to you. You don't mean nothing to you. Right?
And the reason they probably got ran to the mountains because the saying is nobody bigger than a program.
Yeah, but I'm saying if you analyze they keeping Torah or not, I bet you they're not keeping it correct.
Probably not.
Are they keeping the barley?
No, they get it.
Are they dark moon and flicker?
They up there in the Himalayas, the Tibetan mountains.
They're in the Himalayas.
They way up there, man.
They players in the Himalayas.
They like in the heavens as far as that mountain goes.
Yeah, they are high up in the mountains though. They in the mountains. It was kind of wild. I mean, they got the Torah.
Yeah, they're not keeping.
And you think about Chinese people that don't eat pork?
Yeah,
that's almost unheard of.
They are the biggest pork buyer on the earth. Nobody buy more pork than them from the Far East. That's what they call it, the Far East. I just looked at the revenues of that pork, how that's going crazy out there. Oh, they got some problems too.
All this Corona.
They want to keep in Torah?
No, not the ones kidding. I'm just all
got you.
They said that they consume 90% of all the world's pork.
Pork. Yeah, but when we was coming up in the One West, they were talking about how that Moab and Ammon, they're Chinese and Japanese. You know what I'm saying? And that's not correct. That's correct. And how we know it's correct because we have the.
Oh, that's false too. They not. There's not Moab or whoever.
No, because we have the Misa Stele. The Misa Stele. Misa is a Moabite. And the Misa Stele, the writing is Paleo Hebrew. Not Chinese writing. He wrote on the stone and he wrote in Paleo Hebrew. If he's Chinese, he should have wrote in Chinese. Or in Japanese, but he wrote in Paleo Hebrew.
Because they would have been around.
He just been in Chinese and Japanese, man. Because how come he writing in his language? He wrote it in Paleo Hebrew because he's Lot's children and Lot taught in Paleo Hebrew. But they're not Chinese and Japanese. It can't be.
Yeah, no, I think Chinese and Japanese got to be Japhet.
They're from Japhet. They're not more of an Ammon is not the Chinese Japanese today. I wanted to teach them in the one way. They got a lot of stuff wrong in the one way. They got a lot of stuff wrong in the one way. That's so when they changing from teaching Gentiles can be saved, not that's for years of them going through studies and learning that's wrong. That's learning that more of an Ammon is not Chinese Japanese. That's changed that's wrong.
So you think they in their land now, since it's a big land? They probably got a little section inside of that land.
Who?
The Moabites, probably in China, got a little section. They probably.
The Moabites are black people. Chinese look like you?
No. What about the original one?
Huh?
What about the original ones? You would think.
Yeah, because didn't Esau go through there and lighten them up? Like, was it their original color?
Like a brown.
Like if they're from Japhet, if they're from Japhet and he lighten them up, they're gonna be like a mixture.
Yeah.
Right? But we see these ones that they light.
Yeah, almost white. They like
they might have some dark skin originally one, but the issue that we have to reconcile is that slanted eye stuff.
Huh. Well, yeah. Well, how would he have gotten slanted on?
For the
Mm-hmm.
wind.
I don't know. When they were saying they were Chinese and Japanese, they were saying because of the incest of the father.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but we know through the Misa Stele that that's not them.
They had that Down syndrome. Look.
But we know that's not the Misa Stele prove that that's not them.
Mm.
Show me
Right.
show me a Japanese writing from the Moabites and Ammonites. They have no Chinese writing in their history. We have a Moabite Stele from Misa. He's in the Bible.
Mm. Yeah.
They got to show you a writing from these two people that's Chinese and Japanese. They can't show you that.
Mm. Okay.
You
Okay.
think-
I see. I see how. Okay. I
I
see.
think they was around that time. What of Moab and or at least a little after Moab and Japhet.
Who was around?
Like Chinese was around there right
Before
now.
them.
So then
They
before, yeah.
predates them. Before them.
Yeah, they do.
People have been around before them. Those are ancient people, man.
Mhm.
Look at the history. That's ancient people. They predate Moab and Ammon. They predate Abraham.
Mm.
They would go all the way back. They seem to me they would go back to the Tower of Babel.
Mm.
That's how the language get confounded. So they from the Tower of Babel,
Mhm.
some of them left there speaking Chinese and Japanese.
Mhm. Mm. Oh wow.
That would make sense.
Wow.
Mm. They ancient though.
Yeah, because Chinese and Japanese is just a different form of Hebrew. The writing you can see it's Hebrew, it's just the letters are turned differently. They write their letters up and down,
Mhm.
but they stack symbols on top of symbols.
Mhm.
Is how they write it.
Mhm.
Take those symbols and unloosen them, you're gonna see they're gonna form pictograph pictures.
Wow.
Mhm.
Cause they believe in the flood. They got flood history in their history. And all
Yeah,
that
they
kind of
do.
stuff.
Yes, they do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to get flood history from.
Mhm.
Shem.
They got that from the three sons of Noah.
Mm.
So it's not. They got a lot of stuff they need to clear up in the
What is this
it has been cleared up.
Gilgamesh nonsense? What is Gilgamesh come from?
Uh-oh.
Like that Mesopotamia stuff.
They was they supposed to be Samaritans and then supposed to be here way before. So they said that's where they got the flood story out of that.
Well, they say they do have a flood story too. The epic is Gilgamesh.
They just got a flood story. Mesopotamia area. All right, who was reading?
I was.
Go ahead.
With verse 19?
Yeah.
Verse 19. So they too went until they came to Bethlehem, and it came to pass when they were come to Bethlehem that all the city was moved about them, and they said, "Is this Naomi?"
Yeah, so she came back and they're like, wait, they probably thought she was dead or something. They're like, wait, this Naomi? Because she's been there for 10 years? Go ahead.
And she said unto them, "Call me not Naomi, call me Myra. And for the Almighty hath dealt very bitterly with me."
Right, so Mara is bitterly.
Mm.
What she's saying, call me bitterly. Because the Most High dealt with me.
Bitterly, huh?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Verse 21. And I went out full, and the Lord hath brought me home again empty. Why then call me Naomi, seeing the Lord hath testified against me, and the Almighty hath afflicted me?
You're right. Don't call me, because Naomi means my pleasant one. Don't call me that. Do you see how Israel want to change their name depending on how Lord dealing with them? All right, dealing with me, I'm not that no more.
My pleasant
I'm
one?
bitter. Yeah.
Wow.
Don't call me that no more. Call me Mara. Bitter. Bitterly. That's how the Most High dealt with me.
And that's just like a black though. Like, man, I'm on one right now. I ain't
Yeah.
all that, man.
Right.
All right now.
Right.
No.
It ain't going good right now. It's
Oh,
not
man.
like that. No.
So
It's all not ain't all good. It ain't all good. No, not right now, it ain't. Go ahead.
Verse 22. So Naomi returned, and Ruth the Moabitess, her daughter-in-law, with her, which returned out of the country of Moab, and they came to Bethlehem in the beginning of barley harvest.
So they came in the beginning of barley harvest. When is that?
Passover.
Huh?
Well, they're close to Passover.
Passover. Close to Passover time.
Come on.
Right? All right, let's go to the next chapter.
Verse 2 of chapter 2 from the top. And Naomi had a kinsman of her husband's, a mighty man of wealth of her family of Amalek, and his name was Boaz.
Elimelech.
Oh, Elimelech. Elimelech, and his name was Boaz.
You say Amalek?
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. Elimelech.
So Boaz is a kinsman. He don't say exactly how close of a kinsman he is, meaning they're related, right? You know, Boaz is a man, right? His mother is Rahab. His father is Solomon. Go ahead.
Verse 2. And Ruth the Moabitess said unto Naomi, let me now go to the field and glean ears of corn after him, in whose sight I shall find grace. And she said unto her, go, my daughter.
So she gonna get some grapes, the leftover. Went over this last week, right? You don't pick all the grapes. You need to leave the corners for the poor. So she wanted to go get some of that stuff from the corners of the field, right? She's gonna go glean. Yes, sir.
Oh, it's what Elimelech. What Eli mean?
Eli is.
I see Oprah name was in there too. Some of these names. You see it as a regular name, not even knowing what they mean. Eli and Oprah.
Eli, you got L. That's God. And the I is gonna be possessive. So that's what? My God. And Melech is what? King.
Okay, my God is king.
My God is king. That's Eli Melech. My God is king. You gotta see, break the word down, you get to understand what it means.
That's pictorial.
Go ahead.
Verse 2. And Ruth the Moabitess said unto Naomi, let me now go to the field and glean ears of corn after him, in whose sight I shall find grace. And she said unto her, go, my daughter.
Go ahead.
And she went and came and gleaned in the field after the reapers, and her hop was to light on a part of the field belonging to Boaz, who was the kindred of Elimelech.
Her hop is, put them out, good luck.
Okay. It's good luck.
Yeah. And a good luck with that, she lighted on the part of the field that belonging to Boaz, who was the kinsman to Naomi, right? And into her, who's the kinsman of Elimelech. Go ahead.
Verse 4. And behold, Boaz came from Bethlehem and said unto the reapers, the Lord be with you. And they answered him, the Lord bless thee.
Go ahead.
Then said Boaz unto his servant that was set over the reapers, whose damsel is this?
So you ain't never seen Ruth before. Who damsel is this? Go ahead.
Verse 6. And the servant was set over the reapers answered and said, it is the Moabitish damsel that came back with Naomi out of the country of Moab.
Yeah, Moabitish. She's Moabite. Go ahead.
Verse 7. And she said, I pray you, let me glean and gather after the reapers among the sheaves. So she came and hath continued even from the morning until now, that she tarried a little in the house.
So she came and she been there since morning time. Waiting for them to finish, because she didn't want to get in their way. When they done, she comes behind them and then she leaves. So she will tarry away a little bit in the house.
What does glean mean?
Huh?
Glean.
Glean is to gather the leftover.
Okay.
That the reaper then he gather.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Glean.
Glean is you get the definition.
We normally like gleaming, probably would say like shining or something. Huh?
Yeah,
Sparkling.
gleam is together what is left by the reapers.
Come,
So basically, just the leftovers.
leftovers.
Go ahead.
Verse 8. Then said Boaz unto Ruth, hearest thou not, my daughter? Go not to glean in another field, neither go from hence, but abide here fast by my maidens.
So Boaz don't want to go glean nowhere. You glean right here, and by fast by his maiden. See, he have other little young women there too as well. Boaz has that as well, right? Go ahead.
Verse 9. Let thine eyes be on the field that they do reap, and go thou after them. Have I not charged the young men that they shall not touch thee? And when thou art athirst, go unto the vessel and drink of that which the young men have drawn.
Right. So he's letting you know you good. They gonna touch you. Drink what you want. You straight. You know what I'm saying?
Come.
Hey, y'all want to go there? Cause it's dark.
What time is it?
5:30.
Oh, that's. Read another,
After this one, yeah.
yeah, read another 30, 15, 20 minutes.
Nothing a local.
Huh?
I don't know, I don't have no coupon for a local.
I think I have one in the car, but it's on the second. November 2nd. Sometimes.
Probably that's that good either.
They probably have something.
Yeah.
They have one.
Go ahead.
Verse 10. Then she fell on her face and bowed herself to the ground and said unto him, why have I found grace in thine eyes, that thou shouldest take knowledge of me, seeing I am a stranger?
There it is. Seeing she's a stranger. Thank you, a stranger.
Segregation.
Say she's not an Israelite. She's a stranger. It just means she's a stranger to that. She's a stranger to the part of the land. She ain't mean she no stranger as a stranger to an Israelite.
Read that again.
Read it
again. Read it again.
I'm gonna read verse 10 over again.
So I can understand what the hell. But these dudes, I wanted to hear it. Read, go ahead.
What chapter?
Verse 10. Ruth chapter 2, verse 10.
Come.
Then she fell on her face and bowed herself to the ground and said unto him, why have I found grace in thine eyes, that thou shouldest take knowledge of me, seeing I am a stranger?
Oh, they calling about, but
So how come, where did they get this Israelite?
Is an Israelite.
So why is it so important for her being an Israelite?
because you can't have a non-Israelite have a book in the Bible.
She got a whole
According
book
to
in
them.
here.
So she got to be an Israelite if she has a book in the Bible.
Yeah, like she put the book in the Bible. Like she wrote the book.
That's how they get mad when they don't.
Ridiculous, man.
You know, it's a good question.
Romans.
Who wrote the book of Ruth?
On the roof, we know that.
We know that.
So somebody has
Oh,
to write
Moses.
it, write it down.
That wrote it.
That's what I was thinking.
Probably
That's what I
Moses.
Moses, no.
But that
Moses
was
dead.
later down here, later down.
Moses is not Moses.
So you
It has, what's that?
Amron
The
King?
book is before the judges or after the book of judges?
This is before the judge.
Before the judges.
Amron kid.
Moses is saying stuff he can't know all through the Bible. He wasn't there for most of the stuff.
Yeah, one of them elders that outlived Joshua.
Yeah. Because Joshua's up next, so it would make sense that Joshua or one of the
Yeah, because is Luke, is one of them apostles is Israelites or non-Israelites?
Nope. All Israelites.
But I thought Timothy was, one of them supposed to have like a Greek father and an Israelite mother, right? There's Timothy.
His father's an Israelite.
Oh, okay.
With Greek custom. Just Greek custom.
His father, yeah. An Israelite woman can't marry outside of her nation.
Fine.
She ain't supposed to marry Tyler. Well, a bunch of nonsense. You gotta say that they do whatever they want to do. Why would I mean he had the power to put his hands on people and that's not no non-Israelite. Again, I did a whole class covering that. We know Timothy is not no non-Israelite. Everything in the Bible tells us that he has to be. He was raised that way from he was an embryo. All right, go ahead.
Verse 11. And Boaz answered and said unto her,
This is the verse that they can't get around. Go ahead.
It hath fully been showed me all that thou hast done unto thy mother in law since the death of thine husband, and how thou hast left thine father and thine mother and the land of thine nativity, and art come unto a people which thou knowest not heretofore.
You came to a people that you didn't know before. How was she an Israelite and she come to people she didn't know before?
Boom.
Explain that. When I showed this,
That's a dagger. That's a good verse.
when I showed FOPE that they had no answer for that one. They was upset. People thought logging off and all that stuff. They did. They thought logging off. They was upset. They were mad.
That lady Naphtali,
She was on there too. She was mad. She's still mad about it.
I remember that. I remember
She's
that's
still
why
mad about it.
I brought her up.
I'm like, you guys mad at the truth? Like, what kind of Israelite?
That's what I was about to say. They didn't like. They got mad. That's great.
They got mad, bro. When I saw this verse, they got mad. I
Wow.
said, this is a cut. I said, this cut, let's kill that right there.
You saying I'm a stranger?
I said, how is she going to come to a people that she didn't know before? If she's an Israelite, she would know these people.
See, Amayan got them cold cuts, man. Amayan got some.
That's cold cut. Yeah, that was good. That was good.
Just like
Yes,
that brother,
sir.
just like that brother from GMS said, all guys is in it just to make money.
Hey,
It's always a money grab.
you're right. No, you're right. But my thing is this, man. At the end of the day, right?
Ooh.
At the end of the day, when you gotta go step before the Most High, was all that worth it?
Nah.
Why?
Come on,
This
man.
Was all that worth it?
Wasn't.
You know, bro, you might be right. It might just be about the money, man. When I think about it, a lot of these
It's all
camps.
about the money. It's all about money.
And women.
And women.
Power.
Women.
They get some
They
women.
gotta have some
Money, women, and power.
Can't leave them out.
Money, women, power.
Yeah, I'm like, come on, man.
That's
Like,
just corn on the streets.
bro, come on, man.
They still thinking carnally.
But I'm always thinking like, what am I gonna say when I go up there? You see what I'm saying? Cause I know also gonna be there.
He gonna be ready. He gonna be rubbing his hands when he see you. Ooh, I couldn't wait to. Ooh, he's here. Oh man.
Yo,
Come on in.
yo, he gonna be ready, boy. Oh man. Wow.
Christ and Michael gonna have to step to him on that
Man. Gee. Gee.
He got all his ammo waiting. He ready.
And then brother Seller menorah's falling apart. Soon the menorah ride, the thing falls apart.
No,
Listen, it ain't adding up, bro.
I don't think that. That was probably some bad luck on Doobie have receiving it.
No.
I don't know.
No, but you gotta check it before you send it, bro. You just can't send anything to people. You gotta check.
I don't think he sent it like that.
Yeah,
You don't think he
By the
checked it?
time it got to him,
You think he wait a minute, when he was wrapping it up, did it fall apart then?
Then
I doubt it.
you gotta wrap that special, man. That's gotta.
You gotta see. Let me tell you something.
That's what I'm trying to
It
say.
fell apart
He
as he unwrapped it.
No.
He had it in the box.
He didn't wrap it. You gotta put some packing in
And
it.
then not only that, UPS. When I get fishes from other parts of the country, They put fragile on it, livestock. They got to put that fragile on.
Cause they be throwing it from one end
So
of
he
the
didn't
truck.
probably rap it right.
Oh no, it's the people dealing with it too.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. That the UPS.
They
But they got to put fragile on that.
yeah.
They probably,
That's the box job to put fragile on there. If he because this can't be tossed around and
I
thrown.
mean, if he's selling a menorah, he's selling something that's solid.
Yeah, that don't.
He's selling something that's solid. It shouldn't reach to you like that.
No.
It shouldn't even have to be put fragile.
Because he's gonna wrap it in something that it would to sustain it and kind of move it and jump it. You put it in that
package.
That package,
Or
with
either-
the bubble,
Uh-huh.
the bubble wrap around it,
Yeah,
plus with the white foam all around it to
Yeah.
protect it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's how you're supposed to pack it.
Yeah. So he's being responsible in how he's packing. Say if it came to the brother like that, he supposed to issue him a refund or send him another one.
He did. He did.
probably
He
did.
said
He said it to him like that.
and he did said he needed his money back 300, and it's been 4 days or 5 days.
300, how much was it?
300?
300.
Nah.
What?
That's what he said on there.
Where that thing
When I was
go?
playing the video.
Oh man, he was supposed to package that.
300. That thing is supposed to be strong like the Hulk. You know what I'm saying?
24 inches.
No,
Nah.
I might have not been on the block.
That's the
I wouldn't doubt it, but
This is like that.
That thing must have came with oil already run.
see that one
Oil.
breaking.
No, that thing only came with order, didn't go out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, 300. Wow, that's crazy.
300 must burn for a month without going out.
For real. Man.
300. Goodness.
Got special candles and everything
No.
for it.
There's no way in the world. We didn't even pay 300 for none of this stuff.
No, nowhere near that.
That's what made me think the story sound kind of shaky. 300?
That's not shaky worship. It's a body.
He gonna know, he gonna catch up to him.
No, you know.
Don't catch up to I'm trying to say it ain't worth it.
Patience.
Listen, man, it ain't worth it.
Mm-hmm.
That's why Christ tell us, count the cost. Messiah tell us, count the cost. Count it.
Count it.
Count it for yourself. If you ain't counting it, you just being dumb. You'll hurt yourself in the long run. Count it.
Yeah, 300. He got juke. Like, okay, I'm with you juking me.
Listen,
Okay,
bro,
well, I'm gonna juke you.
I
I don't know
don't
what
think I
it is.
done that much from Israelite dude, because I know menorah don't cost that much. He obviously he's hiking the price up extra high.
Gotta
It
be.
don't cost not no 24 inches. People are talking for that kind of money, he's up to like maybe 50, 60 inches or something like that. Something that big.
Huh. But that ain't gonna break.
Right. Something I can put on my floor. You know what I'm saying? Not on the table.
But you got some manures that are not stable. You know, and whatever type of manures he's selling, them things probably crumbling.
Oh, you doing $300? A lot of money.
Yeah, that should be
So
stable.
but if he hiking the price up, he hiking the story up. Now what do we believe? 300. We and you bend it in like he knew to the table, like they cost 300. I don't know how much they cost. Okay, I got you.
The
Yeah,
box
look
probably
like
paid
a
$100
youngster.
for that thing.
Huh.
He probably paid $100 for it. He put 200 on it.
Huh. 300. We just gotta think of that.
He's violating the Torah. The Torah said you're supposed to do that to your brother. Charging them kind of interest. He's
For 300, I'm about to get a wooden carved one, like one of those real ones, heavy one. It can't break.
For that, he throwing 300 on it to make it sound like a story.
Nah,
Or maybe you think he paid 3?
some of them
When
been
it come to him,
He
a
was
lot.
no, I'm just saying whoever he brought, he was just as gully to go for 300. He was willing to get dude.
He might have it.
Might have.
He might have it like that.
I need it
I
today.
shoot on.
I like it today. I can't
Well,
wait.
he just trying to support.
He's just trying to support Hebrew business because that's what we support this sister.
Excessive, man.
But you don't see her selling junk like that. The shirt, the only thing she did was the fringes was still hanging off. She needed to do the fringes better, but she's doing them better now. But man, most of them dudes is in for money.
I just think something shaky about that story. And
Yeah.
he probably didn't rap it right. I could picture that, or maybe he did. He didn't say how it was wrapped or unwrapped.
All right, man, who was reading? We
I
finished
was.
this thing up. You guys gotta go, man. We're late.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Verse 13. Then she said, let me find favor in thy sight.
You do verse 12?
Huh.
Yeah, he
Well, I
did.
got it marked.
No, this is
No, I-
recompense down. No, he didn't do it.
You
Okay,
did
let me,
12.
let me do 12. Ruth chapter 2, verse 12. The Lord recompense thy work, and a full reward be given thee of the Lord God of Israel, under whose wings thou art come to trust.
So she's come under the wings of the Most High to trust because of how she dealt with her dead husband, and
Yeah.
husband, mother. Right?
Mhm.
Lord.
So Boaz is saying, may the Lord recompense the work, reward you for what you done did. Right? And even though she's not an Israelite, she still treat them with respect and honor.
Come.
Her dead husband and her dead husband's mother. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
Verse 13. Then she said, let me find favor in thy sight, my Lord, for that thou hast comforted me, and for that thou hast spoken friendly unto thine handmaid, though I be not like unto one of thine handmaids.
So she not like an Israelite handmaid. See, the other handmaids are Israelites that Boaz had. She said, I'm not like one of them.
Mm.
She knows she's different. If she's an Israelite, she would be just like one of them.
Come.
Even she knows I'm not like one of them.
Given to the Lord God of Israel.
Separate, different. Go ahead.
Verse 14. And Boaz said unto her, at mealtime come thou hither and eat of the bread, and dip thy morsel in the vinegar. And she sat beside the reapers, and he reached her parched corn, and she did eat, and was sufficed and left.
Got up and left, right?
Mhm.
That's a different, it's a different cooking thing going on right here. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
Verse 15. And when she was risen up to glean, Boaz commanded his young men, saying, let her glean even among the sheaves, and reproach her not.
Go ahead.
16. And let fall also some of the handfuls of purpose for her.
Right, so let some of the stuff, drop some stuff on purpose for her to pick up. So you grab. Go ahead.
And leave them that she may glean them, and rebuke her not.
Right. Go ahead.
Verse 17. So she gleaned in the field until even, and beat out that she had gleaned. And it was about an ephah of barley.
Right, because remember, she came back with around barley harvest time when she came back from the country of Moab, right?
Mhm.
So they're doing with the barley, this is barley season. Go ahead.
Verse 18. And she took it up and went into the city, and her mother-in-law saw what she had gleaned, and she brought forth and gave to her that she had reserved after she was sufficed.
Go ahead.
19. And her mother-in-law said unto her, where hast thou gleaned today? And where was thou? Blessed be he that did take knowledge of thee. And she shewed her mother-in-law with whom she had wrought, and said, the man's name with whom I wrought today is Boaz.
So you did let them know who he is. So now we know this, man. Go ahead.
Verse 20. And Naomi said unto her daughter-in-law, blessed be he of the Lord, who hath not let off his kindness to the living and to the dead. And Naomi said unto her, the man is near of kin unto us, one of our next kinsmen.
One of our next kinsmen. So she perceiving the Lord is at work here, what Naomi is perceiving. Go ahead.
21. And Ruth the Moabitess said, he said unto me also, thou shalt keep fast by my young men. until they have ended all my harvest.
Go ahead.
22. And Naomi said unto Ruth, her daughter-in-law, it is good, my daughter, that thou go out with the maidens, that they meet thee not in any other field.
Right. I'm going to other field. Go out with the maidens. Go ahead.
Verse 23. So she kept fast by the maidens of Boaz and gleaned unto the end of barley harvest and the wheat harvest and dwelt with her mother-in-law.
All right. Next chapter.
Verse 3.
Chapter, go ahead, man. Tony pick it up.
Okay, Tony.
Yeah.
So Ruth chapter 3 for the top.
Yes, sir.
Then what's that? Then no, what's that? No,
Naomi.
Naomi, her mother-in-law said unto her, my daughter, shall I not seek rest for thee, that it may be well with thee?
See, he's trying to seek rest. Meaning she's trying to do what with her now?
She's trying to get her married.
He's trying to get her married. He's trying to get her married. That's what she's trying to do. Yes, that's what she's trying to do. Trying to seek rest for her, trying to get her married. Go ahead.
Verse 2. And now is not Boab of our kindred, with whose maiden thou waste. Behold, he winnoweth barley tonight in the threshing floor.
Threshing floor. He's winnowing barley in the threshing floor. What is winnowing, right? Winnowing is when you cast out the wheat in the air, you're separating the wheat from the chaff, right? Let me get a verse and show you what this, because this is what it talks about the Messiah doing when he comes. He's doing the same thing. Matthew chapter 3. Matthew chapter 3. Think of the verse. Verse 11.
Matthew chapter 3, reading at verse 11.
Yeah.
And indeed baptize you with water unto repentance, but he that cometh after me, is mightier than I, whose shoes I am not worthy to bear. He shall baptize you with the Holy Ghost and with fire.
Meaning he gonna baptize you with the fire of the Holy Ghost, right? It isn't with the Holy Ghost and fire. It's with the fire of the Holy Ghost, right? In Acts 2, what came on their head? Fire, right? Which was the Holy Spirit. So it wasn't the Holy Spirit and fire, right? We know that the text is corrupted here. We know that it actually really says the fire of the Holy Ghost. And we see the same thing in Acts chapter 2 plays out, right? Go ahead.
Verse 12, whose fan is in his hand.
The fan in his hand is like this big, it's the thing that they use to throw the wheat in the air, right? The fan, he's throwing the wheat in the air. So Christ has a fan, meaning he's throwing the wheat up. He's trying to separate the wheat from the chaff. The chaff is what's not no good, right? You take the chaff and you put that into the fire. You take the wheat and put it in the barn.
Right? Pitchfork.
Yeah, a little pitchfork, right? He has this fan in his hand. Go ahead.
And he will thoroughly purge his floor.
Meaning he's going to get every single wheat separated from the chaff. Right? He's going to purge the floor, get everything up. Go ahead.
And gather his wheat unto the garner.
In the garner, meaning he gonna gather it into the barn. Right? All the wheat going to go in the barn. Go ahead.
But he will burn up the chaff with unquenchable fire.
But the chaff going to go with unquenchable fire. Right? All the refuse is going to go get burned into the fire. Right? So this is what spiritually Christ did when he came. right? Separating the believers from the non-believers, right? And those are gonna go to the lake of fire, are going into the lake of fire. With unquenchable fire. Again, I don't know why these brothers are teaching that there ain't no hell. There's clearly a hell. We separated. Christ was Christ coming here with a fork in his hand, literally sifting wheat? Like, no, this is talking about people. It's people that he's doing this to.
Separate the goats from the sheep.
Separate the goat from the sheep. That's what he was doing when he was here. And this is what Boaz is doing here in the book of Ruth, when he was winnowing the barley on the threshing floor. Same thing. What Boaz is doing is physical. What Christ was doing is spiritual. Right? Go ahead.
Verse
Verse 3.
13.
Verse 3 back. You go back to the book of Ruth. Yeah.
Ruth chapter 3, reading that verse 3.
Yes.
Wash thyself therefore and anoint thee, and put thy raiment upon thee.
So Ruth, Naomi's telling Ruth, look, wash up, anoint yourself, right? And put that raiment on. When you see the word raiment, it's talking about nice clothing, like get dressed up. That's what he's saying when you see the word raiment. It ain't regular clothing, right? It's dressed up clothing. Go ahead.
And get thee down to the floor.
Down to the floor where Boaz was wrestling or winnowing. Go ahead.
But make not thyself known unto the men until he shall have done eating and drinking.
So wait till he has done eating and drinking, then you make yourself known. Go ahead.
Verse 4. And it shall be when he lie down that thou shalt mark the place where he shall lie. And thou shalt go in and uncover his feet and lie down, and he will tell thee what thou shalt do.
Right. So when I was this verse right here is when I went to a church, a big mega church, and this mega church was live, broadcasting their church live. Right. One day this was like late in the afternoon, maybe like sundown, right? And the pastor was teaching. He read this verse right. He was reading. He's reading this verse right here. And he told the women in there, this is how they're supposed to do it to their man. They're supposed to go lie down at the feet of their man. When he lay down, you're supposed to go lay down at his foot, right? And this is what Ruth is doing here, right? This will be when the man lie down, that thou shalt mark where he lie down, and thou shalt go in and uncover his foot and lay down. So when she covered his foot, she lay down, and he will tell you what thou shalt do. All right? So he telling the women in there, and women in there is gullible as ever, man. And I'm like, y'all finna go do that? They all finna go do it. Talking about grown women, bro. Hundreds of them in this big mega church. And this man was saying this, but they're supposed to be doing this to their man, especially if they're single. This is how they're supposed to be moving, right? Go ahead.
Verse 5. And she said unto her, all that thou sayest unto me, I will do.
Go ahead.
Verse 6. And she went down unto the floor and did according to all that her mother-in-law bade her.
Go ahead.
Verse 7. And when Boaz had eaten and drank, and his heart was merry, he went to lie down at the end of the heap of corn, and she came softly and uncovered his feet and lied her down.
Oh, so she came and uncovered his feet, and she lied down, right? So she took off his sandals, right? Go ahead.
And it came to pass at midnight that the man was afraid and turned himself, and behold, a woman lie at his feet.
See, she's laying at his feet. Woman was laying at his foot.
But that was like a way of choosing, kind of like that, or that was already added.
Her mother-in-law telling her to do this, right? So this is a way of her saying, "Hey, I want to be with you." You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
And verse 9. And he said, whom art thou? And she answered, I am Ruth, thy handmaid. Spread therefore thy skirt over thy handmaid, for thou art a near kinsman.
Right. So it's again, this is the custom here. Once he does that, then he's now saying, I'm taking you on, right? Taking you on, obviously, as either a wife or a concubine, right? Because he's telling them, you are near of kin. So he understand, oh, you want me to raise up seed for the dead or something like that, right?
Mm.
Go ahead.
Verse 10. And he said, blessed be thou of the Lord, my daughter, for thou hast shewed more kinsmen,
More kindness.
what's that? Oh, more kindness in the latter end than at the beginning, and as much as thou followeth not young men, rather poor or rich.
So she said, hey man, you been good because you ain't trying to get no young man, right? Because Boaz, he's an older man now, right? He's a young maiden wants another young man. But she ain't trying to follow no young man. She's trying to get an older man, right? So she blessed our dog, the Lord, showing more kindness. Go ahead.
Verse 11. And now, my daughter, fear not, I will do to thee all that thou request.
Requires.
Requires.
Yeah.
For all the city of my people does know that thou art a virtuous woman.
Yes, it's a virtuous woman, right? And it could be another reason why the book is in the Bible. Ruth's a virtuous woman, right?
Con is a virtuous woman.
Yeah.
Hard to
find.
find.
Hard to find. So knowing that she's that, we want to put the book in there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you gotta put something in there for women as well, right? Let them know how the woman was operating, how it was moving. Even though she's not an Israelite, doesn't matter. It'd be even worse if she's not an Israelite. She operating that way. If she's an Israelite, she'd be operating that way for sure. Go ahead.
Verse 12. And now it is true that I am the near kinsman, howbeit there is a kinsman nearer than I.
There's someone closer than Boaz. So he got to first go ahead and get things clear with him and straighten him out before he can do anything. You got to find out what he's going to do first. Go ahead.
Tarry this night, and it shall be in the morning that if he will perform unto thee that part of a kinsman well, let him do the kinsman part. But if he will not do the part of the kinsman to thee, then will I do the part of the kinsman to thee, as the Lord liveth. Lie down until the morning.
Right. So it was midnight when she said all that to lie down until the sun was coming up. Go ahead.
Verse 14. And she lied at his feet until the morning, and she rose up before one could know another. And he said, let it now be known that a woman come into the floor.
Right. Let it not be known that a woman came into the floor, so she would keep all the secrets. So she got up before anyone would know, and she was gone. Go ahead.
15. Ruth chapter 3, verse 15. Also, he said, bring the vow that thou hast unto upon thee, and hold it. And when she held it, he measured 6 measures of barley and laid it on her, and she went unto the city.
Right. You gave her some food. Give her some barley. Go ahead.
Verse 16. And when she came to her mother-in-law, she said, whom art thou, my daughter? And she told her all that the man had done to her.
Go ahead.
Verse 17. And she said, these 6 measures of barley gave he me, for he said to me, go not empty unto thy mother-in-law.
Go ahead.
Verse 18. And said she, sit till my daughter until thou know how the matter will fall.
So he told him to sit here and sit still until you know how it's gonna go. So the man gonna go and then do his part. Tell her to wait and let's see how it's gonna fall out. Go ahead.
For the man will not be in rest until he have finished the thing this day.
Right. So he gotta go now to the kinsman before him and then try to get this thing straightened out. So this is where we go into our last chapter of Ruth here. Right? Go ahead.
Then went Boaz up to the gate and sat him down there, and behold, the kinsman of whom Boaz spake come by, unto whom he said, Ho.
Hold on, brother. Hold up. Hold on, Go ahead.
Such a one, turn aside, sit down here. And he turned aside and sat down.
Go ahead.
Verse 2. And he took 10 men of the elders of the city and said, sit ye down here, and thy sat down.
Right. So you got witnesses. Right? You got 10 witnesses. Go ahead.
And he said unto the kinsman, Naomi, that is come again out of the country of Moab, selleth a partial of land, which was our brother
Elimelech.
Elimelech.
Right. Go ahead.
Verse 4. And
Hold on. It says which is our brother Elimelech. Right? So they are not Milian and Chilion's brother. They're his father's brother. They're uncles, right? So this is not a kinsman redeemer thing as far as the brother version of seed to the dead brother, right? Because neither is Boaz or this kinsman here are their brother to the two dead men. They're not their brothers. They're basically, according to this verse right here, they seem to be the uncle. So they're the uncle of the two dead men. So this is not exactly a Levirate thing going on here, right? Or a Levirate marriage or raising up seed onto the dead brother, because they're not brothers. Let me be clear. People come here and try to say this is a Levirate thing going on. It's not a Levirate thing. Boaz is not Chilion or a Milan brother. So it can't be that. It is uncle, according to this verse. His father's brother. Go ahead.
Verse 4. Ruth chapter 4, reading at verse 4. And I thought to advertise
Advertise, go ahead.
the same, by it before the inhabitants and before the elders of my people. If thou redeem it, but if thou wilt not redeem it, then tell me, that I may know, for there is none to redeem it besides thee, and I am after thee. And he said, I will redeem it.
And he said, I will redeem it. Go ahead.
Verse 5.
So when he first told the guy said, I'm gonna redeem it. Okay, no problem. If you're selling it, I will redeem it. Go ahead.
Then verse 5. Then said Boaz, what day thou abideth the field of the hands of Naomi, thou must buy it also of Ruth the Moabites, the wife of the dead, to rise up the name of the dead unto his inheritance.
Right. So the raising the dead unto his inheritance, right? But again, this guy is not Chilion's brother. They're the brother of the Chilion's and Milion's father. But if you buy the field, he also gonna have to get Ruth, and he got to raise up seed unto the dead. So he didn't know that part. So Boaz let him know, hey, you buy the field, you also buying Ruth. And he got to raise up seed also. Go ahead.
In practice there. Verse 6. And the kinsman said, I cannot redeem it for myself.
Nice. He got a mind change. No, I can't do it, man. Go ahead.
Lest I mar mine own inheritance.
He said, least I mar my own inheritance. This is what he's saying. He's saying, least I mar or corrupt or pervert my own inheritance. He said, if I do that, I'm gonna corrupt and mess up my own inheritance that I have. I'm gonna corrupt it. How would he corrupt his own inheritance? It's because she's an outsider. She's not an Israelite.
They're not part of the blood.
She's not part of the bloodline. If he does that, he's gonna corrupt his inheritance. Boaz don't mind doing it because he's already corrupt. He's a man.
Amen.
His mother's an outsider already. So he have no problem doing it on the outside. His mother's an outsider. But this guy right here, no, I can't do that, man. I gotta keep it within the nation. I'm gonna mar my own inheritance. Go ahead.
Redeem thou my right to thyself, for I cannot redeem
He
it.
said, you do it, man, because I can't do it. You know what I'm saying? He ain't trying to do that.
From Peter.
Yeah, he ain't trying to mess up his own inheritance. So I'm showing you that even they understood that if you marry outside your nation, you're gonna corrupt your inheritance. You're gonna mar it. Right? Go ahead.
Verse 7. Now this was the manner of former time in Israel concerning redeeming and concerning changing.
So this is the manner in old time. You're gonna redeem something, and concerning the changing of it. Go ahead.
For to confirm all things, a man plucked off his shoes and gave it to his neighbor, and this was a testimony in Israel.
So when he's gonna redeem it and change it, you gotta take off your shoe and give it to your neighbor. So this was a testimony, meaning this was a witness. This was done. This is how it was done in Israel back in this time, right? So it's kind of like you're giving a pledge, some kind of proof, right? You kind of same thing that Judah did to Tamar. Gave a couple of pledges and stuff, right?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Verse 8. Therefore the kinsman said unto Boaz, buy it for thee. So he drew off his shoes.
So he took off his shoes. That's how he's gonna get it. Go ahead.
Verse 9. And Boaz said unto the elders and unto all the people, ye are witnesses this day that I have brought all that was
Eli
Malik, and all that was
Chilion
and Mahalan of the hand of
Naomi,
right?
So Boaz bought his head, take his shoe off. That's what he did. Or I would say with his sandals, because they didn't have shoes like we got shoes. They had sandals back then. Took his sandals off. And then that was a witness, the testimony in Israel that he had bought these things. Right? Go ahead.
Verse 10. Moreover, Ruth the Moabites, the wife of Mahalan, have I purchased to be my wife, to raise up the name of the dead unto his inheritance, that the name of the dead be not cut off from amongst his brethren.
Right. I can't do it. Yeah. So he understands what he has to do. Go ahead.
And from the gate of his place ye are witnesses this day.
Go ahead.
Verse 11. And all the people that were in the gate and the elders said, we are witnesses. The Lord make the woman that is come unto thy house like Rachel and like Leah, which two did build the house of Israel, and do thou worthily and Ephratah,
Yeah.
and be famous in Bethlehem.
Right. So notice they only mentioned Rachel and Leah. They didn't mention the two handmaids. Right? They had children too, but they didn't mention it too. They just mentioned hey, because Rachel and Leah, they're the one that actually give their handmaid to Jacob. They're the one that's building the house. They don't, we don't give the credit to the handmaids. They didn't have no control over that. They were doing what their mistress wanted them to do. All right. Go ahead.
Verse 12. And let thy house be like the house of Perez, whom Tamar bare unto Judah, of the seed which the Lord shall give thee of this woman.
Right. Go ahead.
13. So Boaz took Ruth, and she was his wife. And when he went in unto her, the Lord gave her conception, and she bare a son.
So when she got conception, she got conception and she bare a son. Right. So the Lord gave her conception and she bare the son. Right. Go ahead.
14. And the woman said unto Naomi, blessed be the Lord, which hath not left thee this day without a kinsman, that his name may be famous in Israel.
Yeah, but his name was not famous in Israel. We don't know nothing about this son, right?
This would be a Moabite mixed with Israelite.
Yeah, he's mixed. He would be considered a mamzel, right? According to the text, that's what he'd be considered a mamzel. Go ahead.
Verse 15. And he shall be unto thee a storer of thy life,
Restorer for Naomi. Go ahead.
and a nurturer of thy old age, for thy daughter-in-law, which loveth thee, which is better to thee than 7 sons have borne him.
Right, so she's better than 7 sons. She has born him to Naomi. She put new life back into Naomi. More hope in her again that now he has someone to continue the name. Go ahead.
It was saying she better than 7 sons.
Better than 7. That's the phrase to say just how good.
Yeah,
I've been good to you better than 7 sons.
That's real good.
But now Naomi would, because remember her husband and the 2, so like who's going to continue on the name? They had no sons. She finally had one. Go ahead.
And Naomi took the child and laid it in her bosom and became nurse unto it.
Right. So basically the grandmother became nurse. Right. I can usually see that a lot. You know what I'm saying? In the time. That's why children are usually real close to their grandmother. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
Verse 17. And the woman who a neighbor gave it a name, saying, there is a son born to Naomi, and they called his name Obed.
They called his name Obed. It says, and the women, her neighbor, gave it a name. So this who named the neighbors named the child. Not even Ruth, not Boaz, not Naomi. Neighbors named the child. That's like we understand that the neighbor, the people, named Esau. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They called his name Obed. Go ahead.
He is the father of Jesse, the father of David.
He is the great grandfather of Jesse. You don't have that great stuff. Excuse me. In Hebrew, you only see father. He's in the direct father of Jesse. He's the great grandfather of Jesse. And Jesse is the father of David, right? Go ahead.
Verse 18. Now these are the generations of Perez. Perez begot Hezron. And Hezron begot Ram, and Ram begot Amminadab.
Aminadab.
Aminadab, and Aminadab begot Nashon,
and Aminadab begot Nishan Nishan, and because he married Elizabeth. Go ahead.
and Nashon begot Salam.
Hey, can I ask a question just so I can make sure I'm following? So
Sorry.
anybody that came out of Obed will be considered a mamzer?
Come to the who?
Obed.
Obed.
Anybody come to the Obed will be a mamzer unless they married back into the Israelite stock.
I like the guy, like say he had a son, that son would be a mamzer, right?
You talking about Obed?
Yeah.
Come.
To the third.
And then if that son marry an Israelite woman, that and they have a kid, that kid still would be a mamzer.
That can be until 3 generations they marry back in.
That's why I get lost at. I'm trying to how that happens.
I don't know how you lost.
Okay, so let's say for example, my son is a mamzer. If he marry an Israelite woman, that Israelite woman, I mean, they have a kid, that kid is going to be a mamzer still. Then that kid, let's say my son had a boy from that first wife, that kid is still going to be a mamzer. If my grandson has, let's say my grandson now, he's a mamzer, he married an Israelite woman, they have a son, the son is still a mamzer.
No, it's not a mamzer because here's what you're missing, right?
Yeah, so I'm trying to figure out how do they come back to not being a mamzer?
Because the more and more you're marrying back into the Israelite family, you're cleaning out the old blood. The old blood that's in you becomes thinner and thinner until it's completely gone. Because you keep marrying back into Israelite blood constantly. Your blood don't stay in the same side because you continue to marry more into an Israelite in Israelite family. So the blood becomes thinner and thinner until it's gone.
Would that go for every nation?
But you mean outside of every nation, yeah.
To the third generation.
So, all right.
Your grandkid kids.
Nah. Go ahead. We'll talk about that later. Go ahead. End of this.
I'm saying it's the same way again outside. You can't continue to marry into that nation.
Nah, because what I'm saying is, if I take Esau, right? Esau he was the only Edomite on the earth. So everybody that he married, and they married with another nation. He never had like another Edomite to marry. He always married a Hamite.
Right.
So by the third generation, if this is, you know what I'm saying, that blood would have been out of there.
What blood would have been out of there?
I'm just saying, like, what I'm trying to,
Edomite.
you see what I'm saying? Because they could marry no other Edomites. It was only one Edomite on the land. You with me?
He was the beginning of a nation.
Right.
Right. So so I'm saying, let's say Edom, we know he married a Hamite. Then the kids are only gonna marry other black people. Or dark skinned people. I'm gonna say the other dark skinned people. So
wait, I'm asking a question.
You follow me?
When Esau married a Hamite, right?
Right.
He had a son, right?
Right.
Is the son Hamite or is he from?
The son will be an Edomite.
The son is an Edomite, right?
Right. Correct.
So when he have a daughter, the daughter is what?
An Edomite.
An Edomite, right?
Right.
So all of his children that he has are Edomites, right?
Right.
Okay, so why all the children that he has are not Hamites?
Because again, I always thought you would say that because the father carries that seed line, but you say you don't. Last week you say you don't believe that.
No. I said no. I said not only the father and the mother.
Right, but I'm saying so that's what I'm saying. If the father is an Edomite and the mother is Hamite, but there is no more Edomites on the earth. So every time he have sex,
he's having Edomite children through the Hamite women.
yeah, but those kids are not gonna. By the third generation, it's not enough Edomites to have kids.
They turn back and mix with
There
each
isn't
other.
enough what?
Okay, by the third generation, like say I got a kid, right? My kid marries, like I say, my kid go marry a Hamite. They have a kid, right?
Yeah.
When they have a kid, that kid, you saying is still an Edomite? or a Hamite.
The kid is mixed.
The kid is mixed. The kid is a mamzer, right?
He's a mamzer. Right, he's a mamzer. Correct.
So I'm saying the next kid is also going to be a mamzer.
Yes, correct.
So what you see what I'm saying? So I'm just trying to follow. If so, at what point does it not become a mamzer?
He doesn't become the manager because he's turning into a nation. You agree?
Correct.
So the children that he has, right? They're gonna come out red like him, right?
That's why I say let's continue. I just want to see. I just had that one question. I don't want to go off. I just had that one question. I just had that one question because I was trying to follow.
I'm just explaining to you the reason why I'm saying it because we see today. It still happens to this day. You know what I'm saying? We all know that Adam was not a so-called white man. We know that. So the white so-called white people come from two black people. Have to. But they multiplied into a nation. Did they not?
Huh.
So that means when these two black people have a so-called white man, right? You would think that this white man, he can only marry black women. There's only black women on the earth. There's no other white person like him, right or wrong. But when he married other black women, those children turned into people like him. Till he became a nation. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm saying something with Esau. Esau is the same way. He's the first so-called white man. When he married back into so-called black women, those baby became him more and more men and daughters, so on and so forth, till he came into an every time he marries, he have children, the children keep coming out looking like him. till they completely him.
And then they go back and mix with each other again.
Yes, but even when they marry outside, his genes is so strong, it continue to make him. Because it has to, because listen, the minute Esau stopped making Esau, he's dead. He's gonna be wiped out. Either on his male side or his female side, right or wrong. He has to continue when he appropriate, he has to be dominant where it continues to make him. Otherwise, he'd be dead a long time ago. There'd be none of them left.
Because that's where he come from.
Yeah, so even if a white woman sleep with a black man, you see the baby come out something that lily white. They're producing more of them more than the other nations. Because that's how God made it. For him to become a nation, God made his genes have to be dominant, where when he appropriate with other nations, even his female side, is the only way he can become a nation. Otherwise, he can never become a nation. There wouldn't be no Edomites. It wouldn't be. Right? So I'm applying the same principle logically to certain people today that's called white people, to the same thing to Esau as the so-called white man, being the first so-called white man. Because white people got to come from somebody first. They got to be a so-called white man, right or wrong.
Yeah.
And I'm saying this man in the Bible named Esau. You might not believe it is, but if it ain't Esau, then you tell me who do you think is the first so-called white man? We know it ain't Adam. And how did that so-called white man become a nation to this day? How did that happen? Unless his genes are dominant, that's how he turned into a nation. But sleeping with so-called black women though in the beginning, right?
Yeah.
For years, it's the only way. If I'm wrong, then explain that to me. Then you know what I'm saying?
It's like pouring bleach on a black shirt. We pour it on a dirty white shirt, it's gonna get whiter.
Yeah. So I'm saying, but the dynamic is becoming a nation and cleaning up a blood. I'm talking about the 3-generation thing is about cleaning up a blood and making it pure. Becoming a nation, that starts immediately. That first child is you. That first child is an Edomite. So does the second one. Right off the rip. Because you becoming a nation right away, you can't wait to become a nation 3 generations later. You can just start right away. I'm right or wrong.
Yeah. Got to.
So basically, that first manzer, he won't be able to come inside the congregation. But if he keep having kids, even though they're a manzer, he come from a manzer, that grandchild, a great grandchild, will be able to come inside.
No, not if If the Lord said they could, but the Lord said that an Edomite can't come in.
No, I'm not dealing with Edomites. I'm saying a mamzer, just a mamzer, somebody that's born from another nation, a mamzer. After that third generation, they're allowed to be aside, being with Israel. Then,
You know, if they're married back into Israelite,
if that, I see what you're saying. I got now. I understand what you're saying now.
The
I
grand
see what you're saying now. I see what you're saying.
the grandkids' children.
no, the other
Right,
one.
right. I got you. I got you now.
Well, let's think. Well, we have three situations here. We have the Moabite and the Ammonite. They can't come in. Period. Right, so they eliminated. So it's it says Esau can come in and the Egyptian can come in. It says I think in their third generation, so on and so forth. Right, the third generation, then they can come in. So basically, that's like the fourth generation, right? Because the first generation would be the parents, right? And then they have to wait another 3 generations, right? It says their third generations, right? So it's them and 3 after them, their third generation, right? Their first generation, but it's their third generation, the text says. So that means that those first 2 people have to be consistent with the Torah, their generations. Their children got to be consistent with Torah, second generation. Their children got to be consistent with the Torah, that third generation. And then that fourth generation, which would be their third generations, then they'll be able to come in. You see what I'm saying?
Abraham, Isaac, Jacob, and then Israel.
Then Israel. But the problem is that who's going to wait that long to come in? Who's going to wait till that fourth generation before they come in? Because you have to be consistent all those 3 generations there with Torah. Because the minute you go to idol worship, you eliminated. You can't come in idol worshiping, right? Now you're not following Torah. So they got to follow Torah consistently for 3 generations, going to the 4th generation consistently for them to be able to come in, right? Because that's how it was with Abraham, Isaac, like you said. All 3 had to be on point, right? It can't be where Abraham was on point and Isaac was off. But that would have worked. No. That wouldn't have worked. You would have gotten the promise. It couldn't have been Abraham was on, Isaac was on, and Jacob was off. Wouldn't have worked. You got to be consistently 3 all the way through. It's the same priest concept with the non-Israelite coming in. We got to have 3 generations consistently through dealing with the Most High with Torah. That's staying on point with them. And where do we see this at? It sounds like you can do it. That's a hard thing to do. 3 generations consistently with the most 3?
Yeah. Going to the 4th.
Going into the 4th?
Somebody, you know what I mean, down the line. Because by time you got to think of that. From grandpa to son to the grandkids, and then a generation after that. So somebody ain't all following the same guideline is from.
Somebody ain't following the same guideline.
No. Idol worshiping and mixing to all down the line, period.
That's hard to do. Hard to do. All right, you was reading right here. Let's finish it up.
Verse 18.
Yeah.
And now these are the generations of Pharez. Begot Hezron, and Hezron begot Ram, and Ram begot Aminadab. Yep. Aminadab begot Nashon, and Nashon begot Salmon.
And Nason begot Salmon. Nason, he's a nephew of Aaron. He's a nephew of Aaron, and he married Rahab. Right? He's a nephew of Aaron. Salmon married Levi. I'm gonna show that in a minute. Go ahead.
And Simon begot Bozak, and Bozak begot Obed. And Obed begot Jesse, and Jesse begot David.
Right. So we know that the last part right here Obed didn't beget Jesse. That's his great grandfather, based on what we know where Ruth has been placed in the beginning of Judges. And we have a 300-year gap. Well, a 400-year gap, actually, before we get to David. Well, before we get to Jesse. So you have to understand, when you understand timeline, this is what you get, right? So Solomon married into the Levite. He married a Levite. Not Solomon. I'm sorry, because Solomon married Ruth. Nisan. I think Nisan come a nephew. Can we get Exodus 6:23? Exodus chapter 6, verse 23. We're gonna leave this up. We can come right back to it. Exodus chapter 6, verse 23 is what we need. So we did with Aminadab. Aminadab. Oh, so Aminadab is the one that when well, Aaron took him. Aaron took a Judite. Go ahead.
Verse what's that? Exodus chapter 6, reading verse 23.
Yeah.
And Amram took him Elsheba, daughter of Aminadab, sister of Nashon, to wife, and she buried him Nadab and Nabiha, Eleazar, and Itamar.
Right. So Aaron took a Judite woman. Who is the daughter of Aminadab. Right, and she the sister of Nasan. Nasan, who had Salmon. Salmon. So Salmon becomes a nephew of Aaron through marriage. So we see right here a Levite marrying a Judite. We have instances where we have Judites marrying Levites, vice versa, back and forth. Right, so it'll intermarrying with the tribes, specifically these two tribes here. This kind of speak to there is a relationship between Elizabeth and Mary. Right? You don't see you don't see what the relationship, but we see even from way here, we see that Levites and Judites was marrying each other. And that's why I said that Elizabeth was some kind of kin to Mary. Because we see this going on way here from the wilderness time. They've been those two tribes been marrying each other. All right. Did we finish off there in Ruth? You did finish it off in Ruth. All right, well that is it. Let's stop it right there. All right, we finish off there in Ruth, man. We done with that. Got through it. All right. Any questions? Please leave it in the comment section. Let us know. Let me end the live. End the live stream. All right. So Ruth is not an Israelite. Let's get that clear. Ruth not an Israelite. All right. She's a Moabite. For sure. If not, reconcile Ruth chapter 2, verse 11. If she came to a people that she didn't know before, what is that?
And she was a stranger too.
Stranger, how is it possible she can come to a people that she didn't know before if she's an Israelite?